what the hell this thing is. It's probably from a video game, though. Welcome everyone to Dungeons and Dragons. I am, as always, your Falcon, your DM Falcon, and I'll bring my players here in just a moment. Let's go get them. An anti-slime world. Don't know what that means. Let's find out.
It's the party.
Okay, hey everybody. All right.
Hello!
Okay.
Don't turn Misa into a slug.
Oh my god, that's kind of what she would be.
Yeah, he's
In the slime realm.
Ooh.
So, last we left off, you guys had reached the University of Iril, which you were going to because you wanted to research your next destination, which you believe to be the Underdark, and get a little more of an idea about who or what you're dealing with in regards to the cryptic name, the Web Mother. You're all doing this in, of course, as you all know, the service of your quest to go create an item that can stop the Emperor. Everything is eventually working towards that. Pro-slime, okay.
And,
No, it's not.
Misa outed the fact that she is
Yes.
fucking ancient.
Misa let slip that she is from the time before the fall of the Serpent Gods, which piqued the interest of one of the researchers at the university, soon to be many of them.
Honestly, Misa's going to take this opportunity to vent as much of her pent-up I want people to know about my gods as possible.
Okay.
That Beer's just gonna sit there awkwardly wondering if she's doing this, but not really knowing enough to say anything.
Wants to give her a hug, but doesn't know if it's appropriate.
Yeah, you guys, Sorry.
I also wanted to add, Hessa is most definitely causing mischief.
Oh,
with
yes.
Baby child.
With
Always
Nyx.
causing mischief. That's just like Hessa.
Mm-hmm.
With Nyx, the
So,
baby boy.
There were several groups of people. Zakrau and I think Brom went to go research the criminal vampire.
With Tiska.
With Tiska.
Yeah.
With Tiska. Mir and Misa went to go chat with Yasmin about the Underdark. And Hessa and Nyx are out causing mischief.
Where was Temp?
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I don't know where he would have been during this time.
Join us.
Temp would almost certainly be out causing mischief.
Oh,
Yes!
Mischief Crew. Okay. All right.
Mischief
Christ.
crew.
Hell
Because,
yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, it's Temp. That's exactly what Temp would do.
Yeah, you're at a
Okay.
university, which isn't really your area.
No, I'm sorry. I have an intelligence of 7. Do you think I understand anything that's going on here?
That's fair. That's very fair. So you are out causing mischief with Hessa and Nyx. Excellent. Meanwhile, Misa is revealing some information to Yasmin and getting some information in return. She has just outlined... We left off when I was beginning to outline the Underdark gods and society to all of you. You have successfully learned, basically, who they are and what goes on, and basically the sort of general structure of the Underdark, and why you'll need a travel visa to get there. She says she can have it processed for you if she puts it on like a really important fast track, which she can do in a week and a half. But fuck JK
it's
Rowling,
going-
very fair.
Misa's going to get fucking bombarded, isn't she?
Oh yes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Quick thing, Bashini is spelled Bashini, right?
That's right.
Yes. I can bring the document of Serpent Gods up if you would like.
It's probably a good idea.
In fact, I'm going to need to if she's going to get interviewed.
I just
I
wanted to
won't,
do
like-
this.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
That's
Bashini.
that's so Misa.
So,
I support it.
Misa, just the first thing before I want the first little bit of what you're saying to Yasmin after she's finished outlining the Underdark stuff to you, and then we'll swap over to Zakrau researching. What is once you've finished getting your information about the Underdark, who the Web Mother is, the councils you'll probably have to have your passed through. Once you're finished with all that, what do you tell Yasmin when she says, Right, okay. So, would you be willing to just talk to me for a few minutes about that thing you mentioned? About the UNT?
Misa does make sure that Dwayne is with Temp, is it not?
Almost always, so... Unless you say something else, Tim.
So instead of watching us research, Dwayne is off recording mischief.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice.
Like,
Yes.
Makes for good TV.
I love
It
it
does.
so much.
Makes for
It's-
far better TV than us roaming the library.
Yeah, it does.
Man, anyone who watches the show would be so annoyed.
Dwayne is either in a little hip pouch on Temp, or he's in the little hat Mir made him that looks like a frog, where the stone goes in one of the eyes.
I forgot about the frog hat.
All the way back for the plane of ice when Mir's
Oh
like,
my
"It's
God.
cold! Everybody have something cozy!"
Incredible. Frog hat. Frog hat.
Froge. Yes. Hat's Froge.
Just
It is up to Temp
Oh.
which one of those it is.
Temp, where's the rock?
Froge.
It's
What
frog
would
hat? Okay.
Tim do?
Well,
I really want us to-
Temp would frog time.
Frog
I
time.
want us
That's
to recolor
Good
the
choice.
frog hat to look like Frem.
Nice.
Alright.
We should do that at some point.
No, to look like who?
Frem.
Frog Temp.
Frog Temp.
Temp.
Frimp.
We got it in the Viridian.
The
Yeah.
frog we put in the frog box.
We named him.
Yeah.
You named him Frem?
Fremp.
Temp.
F-R-E-M-P.
F-R-E-M-P. Frog Temp.
Frem.
It was mostly a
Why was it
joke,
in this?
but
It's a meme. And
Why do I not remember this?
I don't
you
know.
should. I dunked on you. You gotta remember this.
But I don't remember when Zoomers tried to dunk on me.
Okay.
Okay.
on
What's
a,
Anyway.
on a different note, we got any info regarding like cultural taboos or shit
We were
not to look
told
like
to-
a tourist or something?
Yes, we were told to stay out of the bio zones. Like, stick to the paths, have a guide so that we don't interrupt the ecosystem.
Yes.
That was the main thing, is don't fuck the ecosystem up. So don't walk in places you're not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Try not to get your bacteria anywhere.
Figured I would
And-
double check if there was anything else, like whether it's polite to slurp your food or greetings to people.
She's kind of... I mean, I don't really think it's polite to slurp anywhere. I
Well,
think it's kind of a...
I didn't.
That's,
I don't
that's
know.
objectively incorrect, but
Okay.
IRL it is, whether it's true anywhere in Lyceria.
Oh no, that was Yasmin.
Yeah.
Sorry, her
Misa-
voice is similar to mine.
Misa will tell her, of course. I would love to tell you at least a little bit.
I would love to learn. I don't know if... Well, I suppose first I should ask... Who are you, exactly?
I am Can you hear me just fine?
I can
Are we
hear you.
good? Okay. My name is Misa Akosi Estatu.
Oh, did I get a chance to check her?
Yes, you did. She's earnest.
Okay.
I am a paladin of Rip Hessa. Good thing she's not here. I am a paladin of the gods forgotten.
The gods forgotten. Okay, this is fascinating. So, how much? So, okay, sorry, I'm just trying to.
Take your time.
Okay, so the gods. I mean, we know that the Suthara has been overtaken by the Triferium for 3,500 years.
Yes.
Are you from perhaps a small sect of believers in the mountains, or
No.
what?
No.
Okay.
I was there. I watched the Triferium. as they took over Suthara.
Do you mind if I ask how that's the case?
I am undead.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so, go on. The Gods Forgotten, you said. We
Yes.
don't really have a lot of information on them, and it's not my particular area of expertise, because it's not generally a well-researched topic, as,
I'm not surprised.
yeah, it's a little
It
bit
is a
dangerous to do that. So,
Which is why I am trying to keep the more risky details at bay, I suppose.
of course. So, do you mind giving me
I-
just a little bit of a rundown on who exactly are the Gods Forgotten? Because we know that there's at least 4 of them, maybe more, but we're not sure exactly who they are.
There are 8.
Oh, okay. She's been taking notes this whole time. Okay.
Yeah. We know how to get to the Underdark.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah,
Jake.
she already told you this.
Yeah, this was Misa's promise in sort of like, you know,
That-
exchange.
Congrats, you broke the actual exchange down to the bare essentials.
Misa will start with Misa will start with Lyriox.
Oh boy. That's a fun one. Okay, so you're just gonna go through all the different gods?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We don't need
With
to do that
emphasis
in...
on Vashini,
Of course.
obviously.
Okay. Perfect, yeah. We don't need to do that in stream because all of you already know about the gods. This is just reiterating information that you already know.
Yes.
Okay, so you go through the gods, and Yasmin takes these very surprisingly organized notes. She has, like, little classification... There it goes, McAfee again.
Godspeed.
She has little classification boxes and, like, specific ways she writes things. You know, she's got a pretty efficient shorthand. And when you're finished, she kind of goes over and she asks you a couple questions, like clarifying stuff, like, all right, now, those two, they have the similar sounding names. Are they related, or is that just a coincidence? And she asks a couple more things like that. Asks
Mira will
about...
chime in and tell her that, Tick,
Tick, yes.
yes, is lovely and wholesome and a good friend.
She notes that down. Excellent. Wait, what?
Oh, we met her briefly. She was
Oh.
very kind.
Oh,
She gave me a cozy blanket.
They are forgotten, but they are not gone.
oh.
They
Okay.
are by no means gone.
So, actually, I did want to ask about that as well. The place... Where are they, exactly?
Serpentum.
Okay,
The afterlife for the Yuan-Ti.
okay.
Well, how it was before the Triferium. I do not know what happens to them now.
Well, neither do we, so I'm afraid I can't shed any light on the subject for you. But I
I'll
do
find
want
out.
to ask... That happens to be the name of the capital city of Suthara. Did it have a different name, or is that on purpose?
It had a different name.
Okay, do you remember what that one was?
Fuck, I don't know.
I do.
Thank you.
It was, Mother's Blood.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is, well, it was Mother's Blood.
Fascinating implications. All right. This is amazing. I'm going to forward this to the department head immediately, to get it added to our database, as quietly as possible. Don't worry.
Of course. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to the university.
Oh,
It is a lovely
certainly.
place.
We deal with our own fair share of turmoil for having knowledge we're not supposed to. Don't worry. We can handle ourselves. So thank you very much. I won't take any more of your time, but if you don't mind, some of our researchers might want to ask you more in-depth questions later on in the week, if that's all right with you.
Of course.
Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Thank you so much again. And if you have any further questions about the Underdark, feel free to come talk to me, and I will be happy to tell you anything I can.
Thank you very
Mainly,
much.
how do we start the visa process? You said you could try and get it accelerated
sure.
for us, but like, is there paperwork we need to fill out?
there's a little bit. I'll need, you know, names, intentions, how long you're going to stay, a bunch of other information. But yeah, you're here with Zakra, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can get some information from him, no problem. No worries.
Cool beans.
For sure, we'll get that started immediately. We do have a couple of divination folks who are dedicated to transference of information around, and once it hits the Underdark, well, it'll get to the Webmothers Council within minutes. So,
Wonderful.
yeah, absolutely. So, it'll probably be a week and a half at the most, and then we'll have your visa ready to go for you.
Thank you very much.
Of course, no problem. All right.
Mir gathers up her own little notes. All those bees out.
Misa is coiled up like a little bit taller than normal as she leaves because she's so happy that she got to speak about them for once.
Aww.
It has been years.
Little bird looks especially little next to you.
Yes.
Little bird looks very little.
As you leave the room, you see Yasmin pick up, she's got a jar of small stones on her desk, and it's similar to the one you saw in Ruvain's office. She picks one of them up and drops it on a specific part of her desk, and you hear her go, "Can you hear me? Okay, you're not gonna believe this, but I just got some of the most groundbreaking information we have gotten in the last several thousand years. So, I'm gonna need you to come to my office." And she goes
I
on.
love her. Oh, I love this place.
You'd be like,
And she's like, no, this is not my, it's not my expertise. No, it's, listen, just come here, okay?
If Misa can stay back and prove that she is what she is if need be.
If you want to, yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so you'll do that, and you'll meet a couple different researchers who are all in the sort of history, natural history, and then history of Iril and Suthara and old times, the old times researchers. And they will.
Ancient culture researchers.
Yeah, ancient culture. There we go. The ancient culture researchers, and they will crowd into Yasmin's office and kind of goggle at you a bit, because they're like, "What?" And they will ask you questions and whatnot.
Misa will take the armor off if they want her to.
Ooh, yeah, that's definitely proof enough for them. And plus, somebody pops in and casts detect magic, and they're like, "Yup, that's an undead."
That sure is an undead.
Yep, that's a lich.
That smells like a magic.
Mir sticks around to know, so they know that she is very good undead.
Oh yeah, no, they don't seem to have any sort of problem with you. They
Surviving undead.
There is no,
Want to be sure.
as previously noted in the university, there's no taboo on necromancy.
Hell yeah. And Misa's a divine lich.
Yeah. Okay,
Yay.
so let's hop over to Zakrau and Tiska.
Braum is lost somewhere in the sauce of the stacks.
Braum
Nope.
is slightly lost in the stacks, yeah.
Braum is always lost in the sauce, let's be real. Not that that's a bad thing.
Alright, it's research time. So you guys wanted to find information on the Chronal Vampire. How did you plan on doing that?
I'm going to cast Fox's Cunning on Zakro to
Okay,
give him advantage on intelligence check.
excellent. Alright. And yes, it is you, Braum Tiska. Although Braum is, wanders off into the stacks. He takes the wrong turn, and then he's just lost, and he's so stoic that you don't actually hear him shout for you, because he doesn't. He just kind of wanders around looking for you. And you for him. Intuit out what section to look in. Stacks, because there's not... Yeah. I mean, there's like a... Yeah, not really. Because they move. Yeah. Okay. So what section are you searching for? Yeah, these shelves are floor to ceiling and they can't move. On sliding tracks in the floor. Well, just tell me, when you think Chronal Vampire, what kind of classification are you looking into for that thing? Okay, vampire lore. Okay, we can start with vampire lore. Alright. Give me an Arcana check and a History check.
While Zakrau is doing that, can I look in
Can you look in... Yes, the advantage applies. What was that, Echo? Echo?
Echo.
Echo. We can't hear you.
Echo, come back to
We
us.
might be having connection problems on Echo's end. They did
I
say
think so,
that
yeah. The audio was cutting out.
Yeah. Just DCRC and see what happens. Okay. String 27.
What about, yeah, Arcana? Like, wait, there's another roll in there.
And...
I believe in you. Nice.
Alright, alright. Vampires. Half of this is recollection on your part. Like, you're just like... Was the fact I was thinking... Was that a fact applying to this aspect of vampires or a different one? I can't remember. So you, okay, food delivered, sure. So you kind of pick up the information and you're like, oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, now I figure it out. Vampires, generally, that is a term, at its base form, used for a creature that preys on the essence of other creatures somehow. Base vampires prey on blood, and a lot of their sort of thing is centered on blood and life and undeath and immortality. You know there is a creature called an umbral vampire, which preys on shadows and takes the form of like a shadow living inside a husk of a living creature. Pretty much, that it sort of constructs, but it's like a leaky shadow thing rather than a undead humanoid. Chronal vampire is not listed in with these things. It is not listed as a type of vampire, because it seems that vampire is usually a term applied to a creature that has been affected by some type of magic that turns it into its vampiric form, and then it must, of course, feast on other creatures in order to survive. This one, whatever it is, it doesn't seem to be that. It doesn't seem to be a creature affected by a condition. Okay. The Syria equivalent of cryptid lore. Okay. I was repeating you. The Luceria equivalent of cryptid lore. You want to look in there? Okay. Go ahead and roll 1 investigation and 1 history. I'm ignoring the argument going on in the chat right now. Investigation 20. Okay. History 21. Okay. You find 1 reference to a chronal vampire. And it's not a definitive title. It is just like a name half-assedly assigned to something, but it's in a record of 2 villages of elves. Your scholar ability? You mean your, like, special? Oh, wait, yeah, actually. Yeah, okay, actually, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because, you're able to find things quicker because yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Sure. Okay. In which case, I'll give you some more information. I'm sticking with what I said. You find one reference to it, but I'll give you a bit more about that. You find a reference to the Chronal Vampire. It is in a history of a small, isolated region of Iril, which was home to two separate and slightly at odds sort of groups of elves, and they had this sort of running animosity that for a very long time didn't really do a whole lot, but escalated for a period of about 45 years or so, and like escalated unexpectedly quickly to the point where there was an attack on one of the villages by the other one, and a retaliation, and then two attempts at attacks that combined and led to both villages being completely wiped out. Yes, literally every single person was killed. But what's noted is that both villages had some record of there being a newcomer to the area who was a scout and a sort of like a ranger who helped them coordinate attacks on the others. And when the university researched the area, they recorded this distortion in the sort of time flow. Not like the time itself had been altered, but as if by changing fate, time had been transferred from one place to another. And it was theorized in this book, though it was reviewed by one person, so not really a super great reference, apparently. It was theorized that since a newcomer had appeared in both villages, that newcomer had orchestrated the entire event. And the question then remained, if it was true, then why? Why do it? Everyone's dead, and it's not like the villages were looted. Everything was still there. So there's many rambling pages of this, and they do come to the conclusion that whatever this was, it didn't want their items, it didn't want them all to die just because it wanted to kill. It wanted to take the time that they would have lived by orchestrating early deaths. And it's theorized they don't know what it did with this time, they don't know how, but they called it like some type of chronal vampire, almost. Something that feasts on the time that others might have had. And they got back and turned in their report, and it was filed and forgotten. I want to know who wrote this book. It is a researcher who died about 1,500 years ago.
Well, damn.
Where'd they die?
Oh, they died of old age, it seems.
Okay.
Let's think back a few years.
Old age or quote-unquote old age?
You think about it,
Maybe
and
they got too close to the truth.
they've got, the name is, one of the many names that's like, you know how they have, like, a cobblestone with their name on it in a walkway somewhere on campus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Ah.
Let's think back a few years. This sounds like Brom's story, doesn't it? You know, kinda does.
Doesn't it just?
I
Doesn't
could
it-
just
doesn't it just?
picture your like little devilish smile. Yes, it's all coming together.
There
Only
are no
Tempe
formal
was here.
reports of what happened with Brom's group, that's correct. No. And you also remember, this is very similar to the story that Morbera told you. The reason that she had made a pact with Iraska. Curious. Curious indeed. No, what you experienced on the plane of ash, you can extrapolate this very clearly. That was a different type of distortion. That was a tragedy that had been so terrible that its ghosts rippled into the future.
Like a trauma of the land sort of
Yes.
thing?
The area itself was so distraught by what happened there that it affected
Never went away.
time around it.
Yeah.
That was totally different to what they're referring to with the Chronal Vampire.
Okay, just wanted to double check.
A thing they note about the Chronal Vampire is that the person, the newcomer, described in both accounts from both villages, very different person. They're not the same person. They had a different name, their written descriptions are different. They appear to be different people. They were different
That's
ages.
very strange.
Do the descriptions match
Blinking.
anybody we know?
One of them was an elf, and the other, I think, was a different sub-race of elf. Like, one of them was a high elf, and one of them was a wood elf.
Just figured I'd check if it was, certain dwarven villages.
It's not a name that you recognize, no.
Okie dokie.
Is it out of the question for this being to be a shapeshifter, though?
I can't make that decision. That's your judgment call to make.
You
God.
make all the decisions.
No, I make almost none of the decisions.
He makes the setup and then watches us. We just,
That's fair.
plow into it like a train wreck.
There you go.
Yeah.
It
I
somehow
just-
got the other
That's
side
true.
for war.
I just put things in
That's
front of
fair.
you. How you interact with them is up to you. Records of lost places with similar situations. Places where potential was destroyed. Yes. Your research trip ends up being a lot longer than you thought it was going to be. Because you end up having to find a table. And you spread out a map. And you begin to chart locations that you find, records of this happening. One in South Yril, one an orcish town in the Kaival Reach, one at the edges of Channelwood, one at the top of the Great Plains near the bottom of the Viridian Sea, one in the center of the Great Plains near the mountains of near the city of many names, one on the south end of the peninsula, Brahms most recently in the mountains near Etria. But with the exception of Brahms, they are on a steady down southward trend towards the South Pole of the planet. You can track by age this thing's path towards the Rhyolaith Woods, which is home to one of the other greatest cities on the planet of the Ice Elves.
I assume we finish before they do,
Yes.
or at least that we have a break in it. Okay. We'll come meet up and just share information amongst the party.
Sure.
And Mira will make sure make sure to go get food since GA has the party funds and B is the mom friend of the group.
Mir might get out of it faster than Misa does.
Yeah, because Misa stays behind
No.
to ask about
It sounded like we
or to talk about.
left and then came back. I didn't quite catch.
Oh no, Misa's staying behind to answer scholar questions.
Mhm.
Because
Mir
she's
will,
very, very excited to talk about them again.
Is there
We'll
for,
probably duck out
for
at
the
some
Ball of a
point just
Lost
to go-
Civilization? Ask me anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mira will
doing an
probably duck
AMA.
out at some point to check in on the other group and see how they're doing.
Yeah, you find them in the midst of this
We'll wrangle
fucking
some snacks.
red string board bullshit that's going on.
Mira just takes a look at this and goes like, I'm gonna go get us some lunch.
That would be appreciated.
By this point, Misa has just taken the armor off and is just letting people poke at her.
They are respectful. They don't poke you.
She just sits there patiently while they make their notes and do their stuff.
It's really funny because you can tell which ones specialize in what stuff, because someone's like, okay, I want to know about your city's layout and the different districts, and someone else is like, I want to know about your religious hierarchy. And like they ask like very specific questions about very different areas, and you're like, oh, I can see who
Does
studies what
somebody
here.
ask about the traditional foods of her people?
Yeah, somebody asks about the foods.
Oh, Misa would write down
I know.
recipes.
Oh my god. It is they are having a fucking field day.
I mean, it would probably be more. She'd probably write it in like old UNT because she's not used to common.
That's
But-
true. Someone's like, I can sort of translate this, so,
I can.
Oh, wait, no, we have
It's like
comprehend languages.
finding
We're
one of
fine.
those recipes out of like a medieval cookbook.
Yeah.
They're like, listen, don't worry, we can magically translate this. It's fine.
Okay. She's so excited. It's like this giant fucking UNT abomination is vibrating with just joy, radiating,
A couple of them,
radiating.
a
sheer
couple of them
happiness.
seem
Back to
slightly
being a
nervous
full
about
fledged-
how large and dangerous you appear, but they warm up to you pretty quickly. Their scientific curiosity overpowers their hesitation.
And she very
Ain't that
quickly
a
turns
fucking
into
good
like,
mood?
right? She very quickly turns into like the biggest fucking snake teddy bear on the planet.
Oh my god,
So,
they love you.
I
They
mean,
love you.
really. Like, any question they had, she would answer if she thinks it wouldn't get them in trouble.
They ask you everything they can possibly manage.
She would be very careful about topics of the Triferium, and she would ask them to keep quiet about the religious aspects of things.
One of them's like, but
Because-
how? That's the basis of everything.
Because the Triferium would probably kill you if they found out that you know.
Listen, we'll be fine.
It is heresy, after all.
Yeah, but you have no idea what kind of security this campus has. Believe me, it's a lot.
I can still worry about it. Besides, I have
Alright.
seen the Triferium work in person.
That's fair. That's fair. And honestly, yeah, who cares if I die? Knowledge.
God.
This is such a
Very
college
slightly-
mood, let me tell you.
Very gently patting this researcher on the head, she says,
That's just what academia is like.
she
Yeah.
says, I would care.
Oh, okay.
I want all of you to be safe. I don't want my story to get any of you into trouble.
Most of the academics are like, fine,
Just be
I
careful
guess.
about it. Just be careful about
A
it.
couple of them are like, slightly gaily, like, oh, okay. Of course. Right. Like, okay.
Some of them are doing something that's slightly gay.
Misa with
They're
that
like,
with
"You
that
care about
17 in charisma.
You care about me? Oh, okay.
She's adopting all of these fucking researchers. They're all hers now.
They love you. They love you.
They are her baby scholars now. That's what they are.
Chat.
has
Scholars,
a
do I love
fan
you or do I love
club.
your knowledge? Scholars gazing
She-
adoringly at your powerful biceps. Yes.
Strong.
Yeah.
One of
She
the
has
best
a fan
picked up.
club.
You've got a
One of the
fan
best.
club.
So good.
They were
I
like,
love
yeah, we saw
everything
you on the
about this.
Riftwatchers on TV, but like we didn't expect this. Oh my goodness. So, all right. So, you're up there. The folks in the basement. What you're gonna get out of your whole hours and hours of searching are the basic, as time goes on, downward trend of this thing heading towards the south continent, or south part of the continent, since technically the Syria is all one continent. And you do notice that there's like a couple other random incidents from like just around the globe, but the trend is southwards. Tiska, you recall in your scry seeing the just that mountain grave, and you extrapolate that that was somewhere in the Winter Mountains, which line the south coast. They block the Rhylaith Woods from part of the ocean. Does anyone have the Ice Elves email or phone? Oh boy.
Does that help?
Yeah, thank God you got your skin by now.
For real.
Does maybe the University have contacts in there? Do they have a study abroad department with the Ice Elves?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't see why not. The Ice Elves in the city in the center of the Rhylaith Woods. Which I actually was looking for the name for earlier, and I couldn't find it. So, I don't know where in my notes that's hidden, but not somewhere I can find it, so good job me. But the city in the center of the Rhylaith Woods report no such similar scenarios in anywhere in their territory. Granted, their territory is limited to the Boreal Forest. It does not include the mountains, but, you know.
We have adventures to make.
So, is that going to be all you do for... Is that going to be, like, generally what you do through the next little while? Can you do anything more? What else do you want to do? Yeah. There's so many things we need to research. Okay, such as... Underdark Field Guide. Okay, yeah, you can find one of those. It does go by region. Hold on, how many days are you doing this over? Because your first day is definitely all... Okay, just making sure. Okay. Yeah, sure. Because your first day is definitely all just you searching and plotting out where the Chronal Vampire has been.
Should we look up? Because there's still one component of the weapon that we don't know much about. The fact that it must be forged on an anvil that is marked on no mortal map.
Ah. Oh. Do you know something about that, Zakrow?
I sense the devilish smile is appearing again.
Oh my. Suspicious.
I just had a thought.
That is so suspicious.
This is not going to work well, probably. But,
Yes.
Oh, I think Echo's.
Echo, you're gone again.
Oh, rip.
oh my god.
Nope, you're back.
Nope.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Can I try to scry on the vampire itself?
Ooh.
You may attempt to do so.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Okay.
You cast
Cast
Knack. That works for ability checks.
It's a check against... It's
Someone
a check
makes a save against you.
Yes, they make a save against me.
God,
Sure.
is there anything Misa can do in passing while she's being bombarded by a new fan club?
So it's like, if you have a way to increase my spell save DC, that would be helpful, but I'm not making, like, a check. Rip.
Nothing.
Alright.
Nothing Misa can do.
Okay, so
You cast Scrying?
yeah.
Okay, it'll make a save. Huh.
Okay, that was a noise.
Give me a second. Forgive me for not having the Chronal Vampire's stats on hand.
Just pause, pause. Huh. The best thing to hear out of a
I'm gonna go
DM.
get-
That's concerning.
Isn't it?
Yeah, we'll use these. Well, even with that, I don't think it's gonna succeed.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, because it, rolled a 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 2 is 10.
Yeah, no, that's a failure.
Yes!
Well, interesting.
Teska! Our hero!
I'm a genius.
On a failed save, the spell creates an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. The sensor moves with the target, remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of your fist.
Where are you doing this, Teska?
Uh,
Are you doing this with a pal near you?
maybe? I would probably mention it to Zakra that I was planning on doing that.
Buddy system, Teska,
I might be
please.
back on the ship, because that's where I know that we have a scrying mirror.
Okay. You don't need a
Mir's
mirror
gonna
to do it,
go
but-
with you
Can't
for
miss for
this
that.
business, just in case you get cursed in some fashion.
Okay. Okay. Okay, give me a second.
God.
Mhm.
Caught the DM off guard.
You did slightly, so I gotta kind of craft something real fast.
You did it, Teska. Proud of you.
Okay. You are in an indoor space, in a room. You can hear laughter, talking, chatter. And you find yourself looking into, it looks like a bathroom, honestly, and there is a humanoid standing in front of the mirror. She appears to be applying eyeliner at the moment. You see her kind of focusing on her face in the mirror. She looks to be a half-elf, perhaps. And you could just, you sit there and she's just doing that. And, as you watch, she finishes her makeup and,
Rip.
I'll wait.
God, right?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Difficulties.
Where's the bingo sheet?
I
Right?
don't know.
God, I'm loving this university filler.
Discord just spontaneously restarted. I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Ah, you're back.
You back? You good? If you are, we can't hear you.
Okay.
There you are.
I'm back, I think.
There we go.
All right. How much did you catch of what I said?
None of us are talking.
None of us are
Can
talking.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How much did you catch of what I said?
I basically heard up until the point when, you said she was putting on eyeliner, and then she seemed to focus on, and then it cut out,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Discord.
All right. So, this half-elf woman is putting on eyeliner in the mirror. She seems to just be focusing on her face, and after some time, she puts a cap on her little makeup thing and slides it in her pocket, looks over her face once more, and steps out of the bathroom into as you follow her, because you remain within 10 feet of it for the duration of the spell. How long does this last? Concentration up to 10 minutes. Very nice. You follow her out into an open tavern room, it looks like. It is filled with people. What you notice immediately is a lot of them appear to be wearing cold weather gear. You can see a specific part of the wall is set up as a rack for snowshoes, as you see several pairs there. It appears to be dark outside, though currently, I don't know, what time is it where you are right now? As Tiska. When are you doing this? During the day?
Probably during the day, like mid-afternoon, maybe?
Okay, it's still dark.
Okay.
Or you can't tell if it's dark because of weather or dark because it's night or what's going on.
It's close enough to the to one of the poles. It might be one of those like it's dark for months at a time things as well.
Potentially.
And with the snowshoes.
A lot of them are speaking Common. There's a smatterings of Elvish. The accent is unfamiliar to you. You've not heard it before.
Fear noises, TM.
The woman, the half-elven woman, goes back to a table and sits down. It appears they're playing some kind of dice game. And she reclaims her spot and starts to talk with them again. Not about anything in particular, just about their little game, some kind of gambling game.
They're just having some time.
I knew you were going to say that, so I specified gambling game.
I mean, D&D can be gambling depending on how you decide to play your character.
Yeah, okay.
It's just
Every
not
dice roll's
usually
a
done
gamble,
right.
buddy. Every dice roll's a gamble.
That's fair. For the duration of the spell, she doesn't appear to do anything else. She spent a good half of it reapplying eyeliner, so.
Yeah.
Christ. I mean, that's a mood. Eyeliner's a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
But...
What else about the room? Anybody of note? Yeah,
I mean, you would be there, so you could ask me.
The crowd of this area and the bartender appear to be these sort of weathered-looking people. Any writing specifically? Not within eyesight. There are some notices posted to a board, but it is across the entirety of the inn, and you can't move more than 10 feet from this lady.
Yep.
So you cannot go look.
Can I tell what like the general makeup of the races of the people in here are? Is it like a good hearty mixture, or
It is.
like...
It appears to be mostly human, which is
Okay.
slightly unusual for this area, with a smattering of half-elves and elves.
Okay.
The elves that you see are either ice elves or plains elves.
Okay.
You see
I'm
also,
just gonna...
with the snowshoes, there are some pairs of skis as well.
I see out loud to the people who are sitting next to me, which I'm assuming is going to be Zakro and Mir.
Yeah. For sure. Okay. Anything else?
That's all I had.
Okay. That...
Mir does just like a quick check over you to make sure that you didn't get possessed or cursed while doing this.
There is no indication of Tiska being possessed or cursed.
Don't think she noticed me. With any luck.
You do see her, cheat at dice.
Naughty, naughty.
But it's fine, because 2 other people at the table also cheat.
Amazing.
Christ.
So just a bunch of terrible gremlins all around.
Yeah, one of them punches another one.
Jesus Christ.
God damn.
There doesn't appear to be a lot of weapons in play here. Not a lot of the people in this place are armed, but you do see several weapons hung up, again, on the wall near the door.
Yeah. So it's just some folks.
Mm-hmm. That is about all that happens for the duration of your spell.
Cool.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and say let's take a break now. Oh, wait, no, I wanna actually ask you guys something first. Do you guys have, like, separate bedrooms? I've been wondering this.
I think so.
On
That's
board
what
the
I've been
ship.
wondering.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that
do you all have your own little bedrooms along this main hall or something?
I will say
Yeah.
that Misa needs her own room, whether that's a storage room that's been repurposed or what.
yeah, I was assuming that we were like 2 max to a room. that
Misa,
were mostly
I have to
had
admit,
our
I'm
own
suddenly
rooms.
picturing Mir and Zakro bunked in, like, the exact dorm room that me and JD shared.
I
God.
feel so
Either
bad for
that
everyone who
or-
has to live with Hessa.
it's either that or Mir, because you're the smallest, you bunk with Misa.
That also works.
I would like to know where you guys are in the ship.
I
Misa's
assume.
probably
Yeah.
Misa was not necessarily expected being this fucking big. Those rooms aren't necessarily, I'm assuming, made for someone quite so sizable.
Not
Yeah.
generally.
I was assuming I was pretty close to the end of the hall because we had kind of discussed my room being sort of between Lorelei's and Sadman's.
Sad man.
Sad
Okay.
dad.
Sad Dad.
Misa
Okay.
probably has like a repurposed storage room. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright. Okay. I was gonna
Because
stick you guys
especially-
all in this main hall. If you want to be out elsewhere in the ship, you are more than welcome to do so.
Misa needs space because she's summoning things out of the little bag to do anatomy drawings.
Okay, so you want to be in like a different hallway from everybody else?
Yes, just so she has the space for her to stretch out and to have a thing and walls for artwork.
Totally. Yeah, I love it.
Delightful.
Where's
Hessa
everybody else?
probably
Has a
would've-
little gallery.
Hessa
Little gallery.
probably would have tried for a room further away too, just because she probably is up all hours of the night,
Just
like there's
making all kinds of
clanking.
noise.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you also want to be away from everybody else?
Yeah,
Away
not
from
too
the main
far, but
hallway.
like enough that she's not gonna be waking people up every hour.
For sure.
Maybe,
yeah.
like, she's on the other side of Lorelei's lab from the rest of us.
Okay, yeah.
Science tinker piece.
Lorelei's
there you go.
lab is, I think, probably... I don't know. Do you think Lorelei would sleep in her lab?
I doubt it.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I assume
I don't
she
know.
follows
My
like
thought
weapon
is
safety.
she probably has a separate room. If she falls asleep in her lab, it's just because she was up late because she found something really
Yeah, exactly.
interesting and dozed off there.
Okay. So Tiska, you wanted to be between Desire and Lorelei's rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Does the ship have multiple levels, or is it all one level?
It's probably got, like, main rooms and then, like, several holds below, which is probably where Misa is.
I know that it has two layers because the guns.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
has its own separate area for the guns.
So Misa's probably in one of the holds. She just like took everything out and has started a little gallery.
I love it.
Delightful.
But once
So-
the room is full of art, she's moving to the hallway, and none of you can stop her.
That is
We would
so
never
valid.
want to.
I love it so much.
Okay, so
Picturing, like, Mir going in for foodstuffs and, like, carefully arranging things so that doesn't block the artwork.
Mir and Temp and Zakrau, where are you guys? Are you on the main hallway with everybody else?
Probably.
Okay. Just like in rooms next to each other? Are you in the same room as Mir? No, I mean like where do you live? Not like at the moment. I just want to know where you are.
Yeah, where your particular room is. I would assume, Zachary, you might be closer to the I assumed you might be close to the cockpit piloting area.
Yeah, towards the front of the ship.
Yeah.
Near, just stay with someone. Okay, so you want to be in the same room? Okay. Sure. I'll just not have a wall in there.
Are you making a map of the ship?
I'm drawing a little bit of stuff just for my own reference because I keep getting confused about where fucking things are on the ship.
Valid.
Aw.
Iska probably wants a room to herself specifically just because she does not like enclosed spaces to begin with.
You're valid.
Valid.
So the more
Mm,
space
but-
she has, the better.
No,
I'll
that's
put
fair.
Brom there.
Misa filling the entire
have, like-
lower deck with artwork, including where the guns are. Not to obstruct,
Delightful.
Okay,
but
that's
to
everybody.
enrich.
Okay,
See, I'm picturing, like, Tiska technically has a room where she keeps her stuff, but she just slings a hammock out in the big main room.
Occasionally, probably.
And Temp just falls asleep wherever.
That doesn't sleep.
he has
Oh,
a
no.
room. I've put a room down here for. Yeah, but you need a place to trance.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair. I was just like,
But I'm not,
doesn't
again,
sleep?
I'm not saying he doesn't have a room to be specified, but we'll just, like, occasionally just end up dragging him back to it off the couch or something.
For sure. Okay.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you for that. I think it's now break time.
Cool.
Alright.
Hey.
I will see you guys
I
back
wonder
here.
if we should be concerned about this.
I wouldn't be. Alright. Have a good break.
See,
Oh my god, I can't believe they just. You'll see. You'll see. Enjoy this track. Alright, let's go ahead and bring them back.
I'm going back to work now, but also
Hello.
because it's like I can't do too many hours and make her broke.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
But I'm actually gonna
Hey.
get paid for art stuff in the near future, so that's good.
We're back.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Alright. Let's see. Is everyone back?
Yeah.
Lurks is deafened, it seems.
Lurks has been deafened, I think, the entire time. Like, not the entire time, but since they said be back, been deafened. Lurks is also away, so I don't know if they're here.
Well, I'd like them to be.
Hey, Falc, you're being a little bit ominous.
Don't worry about it. I just got some salt and vinegar chips and I am happy. And chocolate milk. We should wait until Lurks is back. We really should. Well done.
Fuck.
Pip. Well
It's
done.
fine. Everything is fine.
Noticed by what?
We're supposed to be in like a safe space anyways.
Her. Who is her?
What?
The scrying.
The vampire?
I don't think
Yeah.
the vampire noticed.
She didn't appear to.
I don't think anyone's allowed on
gave-
the ship besides us.
Yeah, you have a hand scanny thingy.
But also, she gave no outward notice
Yeah.
that anything was fucked.
That's true.
So, there's no use in worrying because we don't, you know.
Yep. Where is Lurker?
They said something about pizza ages ago, and then
Ages ago, yeah, but I don't think it takes that long to run and grab it. Lurker, come back. Maybe if we sing.
Happened.
Let's sing to Lurks.
I don't actually know
They'll
that
love
song.
it.
All I know is the da-da come back.
Da-da.
If we sing bad enough, we won't even get muted by Twitch.
God.
Let's all pick a different song and start singing it at once. How's that? I doubt they'll be able to figure that out.
You can't mute me if you can't tell what's happening.
Just static.
God.
It's gonna sound like a mob. Did you know in movies when they have mobs, and they want to have like a crowd like a crowd mob shouting, they just have all the people say, I think it's rhubarb.
I heard that was the one for the court murder.
What?
Like,
For
if, you know,
court
when
memory.
some sort
Oh.
of dramatic thing happens to the case, and like the jury and people in court whisper to each other, that's...
You know, it's one of my favorite trivia facts about Lord of the Rings is the fact that the Dark Army.
Oh yeah, it's a stadium. It's a stadium
it's-
audience.
It's a fucking like rugby match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went out on the field in the middle of it and they were like, okay, pause the match. We're gonna have you guys shout we're gonna have you all please shout these words. And then we're gonna
Yeah,
record it
that-
and use it in our movie.
And that's all it was. It's just a rugby match.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Incredible.
It's a stadium full of people, and that's one of my favorite things.
It's lovely.
I
So
just love
good.
how they said that when they were getting extras for the battle scenes. They're like, at the beginning it was like, do you have any acting experience? What hours or not? Toward the end of it was like, are you breathing? Good, you're in. You got a cousin? Is he breathing? Bring him.
Yeah, it's sort of like most of the riders of Rohan were women with beards.
Yeah, because they're the only ones who can
Yeah.
fucking ride horses.
Yeah, no one else there could, so it was just all of the women.
Do you remember when we were...
Brought their own horses, and I'm just like, oh, wonderful.
Delightful.
when we were marathoning them, I think celebration end of finals, I think what at college, one of the guys was like, I nearly took a study abroad in New Zealand. It would have been, if only I'd done it a few years earlier, I could have been one of the extras in Lord of the Rings. Like, we're watching Battlefield, and she's like, look, I could have been one of the dead elves. And he was kind
Yeah.
of like a tall and skinny guy.
God.
You need to get your eyebrows bleached if you want to be an elf, though.
See,
Disgusting.
I read the court murmur. I always heard that if you're trying to make it sound like you're whispering, the go-to phrase is peas and carrots.
Oh. That's a
Because it
very
has a lot of-
whispery sounding phrase, you're right.
Yeah, because it has a lot of S sounds, which tend to be more audible when you're whispering.
As well as, like, in carrots. The T
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if you're trying to do the beatboxing, it's boots and cats.
Boots and cats, yeah.
Some boots and cats.
Hmm.
Lurker, come back.
Lurker, come back, please.
Lurker.
Lurker, return to
We
us.
need you. We're like that one
Lurker.
episode of fucking Avatar when they send Sokka off to do things and all the rest of them are just sitting there like cats napping in the sun because he has their entire brain cell. The whole group has, and without him, they're just
Whoa.
there.
Yum.
Yeah.
Are you saying Kemp has the brain cell in
I know.
entirety?
No, I'm not.
No,
But
but
I was
Lurker
about to
might.
say. Fair.
The parallel is there.
the parallel is there.
I could see it.
If we all, chat says if we all yelled their name loud enough, maybe they'll hear us.
I have a headache. Don't. I have a headache. Please don't.
Let's, I don't think that will work.
Fair.
Fun
Tempted,
fact,
but
cream soda and brownies do not taste good together.
why the fuck
No,
would
they
you think they
don't.
do?
What?
Why would you think they do?
I don't know. I ate a brownie and then I started drinking some cream soda and I had regrets.
Oh, I bet. It's like eating anything after brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
It's fine. I
Or-
can't taste the brownie is out of my mouth now, so the cream soda now tastes delicious.
Why you drink water after you finish something?
Listen,
Palate cleanser.
Yeah, exactly.
bold of y'all to assume I'm smart or know things.
Oh,
I
that's.
would at least assume you're hydrated.
Stay hydrated, kids.
Stay hydrated, everybody. Take a drink of
Hydration.
water.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Mm-hmm.
Hydrate, dihydrate, hydrate, dihydrate.
I have an image of Goblin yelling that.
God.
Oh, the Goblin from Rusty Cool Gaming that somebody from another server drew. Just
Nice.
yelling that at you. Lurker, come back.
Lurker, come back.
That's literally the only line I know of that song.
Ah, no.
Blame-
Suppose while we're
Blame
here,
it
I should
all
ask
on
I should ask if the person in the chat who drew, like, eons ago, the first time we were on our way to the university, drew that little fan art of Mir poking at the traveling tavern. If you happen to have that, I neglected to save the picture. Now I'm like, oh.
I have no memory of that.
Rip.
As I said, eons ago.
Yeah, that was a long, long ago. Back in the traveling tavern
annals.
days, that's when we had Minato.
In the annals of time.
Minato.
God.
I have no idea when that was, or
Minato left about the same time as I came back, like only a few episodes later, I think.
I believe so. Yeah.
One day Minato just pops back up.
Rip.
One
God.
day. 3 Sneeple. It's too many.
Now she's in the service of Celisea
Never
now.
enough Sneeple.
She's what?
You know,
I didn't. In the service of what now?
of Celisea,
Oh, okay. I was like, who?
the seer.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. Celisea of the Gloaming Wood. Where's Lurker?
I am
We should
taking
all
this time
ask
to
him.
do.
Them.
It won't work because this is DM, so it comes up like that anyway. It comes
That's
up as
true.
a number notification anyway.
That's true.
I don't want to do this next part without him.
While we're waiting, I'm doing Call of Cthulhu planning.
Okay.
I mean, we can entertain with Misa questions if you want.
I'm gonna message them real quick.
I was about to
I
say
hope
we could just
nothing
do like
happens.
we could do the Chaos Crew moment, but I think Temp was with it.
Temp is
Yeah,
part of
Temp
it,
is part of the
yeah.
Chaos
Yeah.
Crew.
Chaos Crew.
I think that might be the point.
Damn.
I think Falk wanted to go to the Chaos Crew because the Chaos Crew hasn't had the spotlight.
Yeah, you haven't
yet.
had any screen time. Well, I suppose we can ask you guys what's up. What do you think you would have been doing?
Lurker is back on green, but
Oh,
on mobile.
oh, maybe they lost connection.
Might be that,
Wi-Fi.
yeah.
Well, would they still be
just-
deafened and muted?
Well, they might.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just hoping their
It'll be
parental
fine.
units didn't start acting on some nonsense.
Yeah, I want to know, Hessa, like, what were you doing? Just in the as mischief.
What kind of mischief would we get into?
Nyx has eyes on that insomnia cookies.
I guess we would do a heist for those then, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes, because you're going to get
Cookie
arrested.
heist.
You're gonna fucking get arrested.
So,
I'm offended that you automatically assumed
Bail
they
money
would
for
catch
you.
us.
You could always just purchase the cookies, that's true.
it's been nice. Support the business. Keep
Excuse
these-
me?
These
The
poor
only
cookie
reason
cooks,
Cheaper than bail.
The only
But
reason that Nyx
that's
thought
not
you could keep
chaotic.
get away with it was because he's a Drake. You're a humanoid.
We
You're
could do an
stupid.
endorsement.
Oh my
You're
god.
s- oh,
my
Christ.
god.
This
Yes.
is my favorite cookie
Yes.
store in Lyceria.
Yes. That's what we try and get done. We try to do an
Okay.
endorsement first so we can get free cookies.
Okay.
If not, we'll get free
Are you
cookies
trying to be
another
a
way.
social media influencer right now?
Oh my
We
god,
are,
you
we
are.
Thank you.
You are.
Wait,
Oh my god.
Are you trying to be
You're
some
trying to get free
Instagram
cookies for
bot giving
exposure.
Free cookies for exposure?
Oh my
Are
god,
you saying
you're horrible.
Commander Shepard did that?
yes.
Yeah.
Which
Oh
means
my
so
God.
are you.
I support it.
Commander Shepard's a
Yes.
media influencer.
Oh, Christ. Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yes. We don't tell
First of
anyone
many
else in the
ideally
party.
some that conflict. Oh boy.
No, we come back here like later at some point, and everybody's just like, "Why are we endorsing this business? When did that happen?" Riftwatcher Hessa. That's my last name, Hessa Riftwatcher. Sorry.
It's not. I don't think you do. You even have a last name?
No,
Yes.
that means
Yeah, I
like,
didn't
it
think
can
so.
be whatever I want it to be.
That's
Technically,
that's fair.
yes. Because of
That's fair. Okay. That's fair.
familial.
Oh, there you are. Hello. Welcome.
We are endorsing a cookie shop.
Okay, so if you want to
Commander Shepard.
if you
Yes.
want to be a fucking influencer about
Yes.
this, then I guess go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Do I get advantage because I'm being assisted?
Yeah, I would like to assist.
Yeah.
Charisma.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Oh, fuck, you sound
I'm
so
glad. I'm glad there was help. Oh boy, that's a 19 plus persuasion, right?
Yeah.
26.
roll a wisdom saving throw, I suppose.
27, sorry.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they go like, for real? Can we... I mean, your Drake did break into our store and eat our cookies for ages ago, but, like, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally cool.
I thought we paid for those.
I know you did. And, like, it's cool. It's cool now.
Yeah.
Hey there, little guy. I remember you. Yeah. Staring at me.
Nick does
He doesn't know that Nyx can talk.
Yeah.
Well, you have been on camera since then.
Ah.
He's like, listen, don't do that again. I know you can understand me. I know you can. Nyx is like, God damn it. Well, I really thought that one was gonna work.
Poor
Whatever.
Nyx.
Whatever.
Doing so well with this.
I was doing
We
so.
were
I was
so close to getting a bingo spot.
listen. I was gonna be all brainless and stuff, but okay, fine. And
Tried
he
so far
agrees.
and
He's
got
like,
so hard.
can I put your face on stuff? Can we like brand this with you? Like, you allow that?
Heck yes. Yes.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, absolutely. Then we can strike a deal for sure.
Oh my god.
You
And
really
he
do
will put
Now,
a permanent.
Kent is the face of the party, so
Hear me
I
out.
think you would prefer him to be on your posters, you know?
Yeah, he's one of
understand
the
all
ones
let it
people
happen.
usually can't point out as eye candy. So
Exactly.
Hear me out here as well, because I've been thinking,
yeah.
and how about a cookie flavor for you?
Oh no.
I'm listening.
Yes.
Riftwatchers for Road.
Oh, I like it.
Fuck, I hate that that's clever.
I didn't quite catch it. What was
I
it?
didn't.
Riftwatchers Rocky Road.
Damn it.
Oof. Yep.
Can you make
Yeah.
a cookie that, like, that's like an ice cream flavor though, isn't it?
Yeah, but like the qualifications for it are like
Big chunks of fudge or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it has,
right.
like, chocolate and nuts, I think.
Put some marshmallows in there, you know.
Like caramel
Great.
swirls.
You know,
Mhm.
you're
You could
that's
do that in a cookie.
that's a good point. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to run this by my manager and stuff, but like I'm pretty sure I can hook you up. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we can manage this. This is super cool. I'm glad you guys stopped by again. Previously our claim to fame was getting our store raided by your Drake, so I'm glad you're a person now, and also you're being polite this time. We do have the
For
best
now.
cookies in the world, so just
Sorry
you know.
about what happened with our Drake.
Absolutely. So, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna run this by the store manager, and who's basically the manager for all the Insomnia cookies. Come back like tomorrow or the next day, and we should have like a contract for you or something.
Yes.
This is incredible.
Could we have some samples, you know, for
Oh.
now?
Wait, hey Falc.
Yo.
Can Misa give them a pastry recipe? Like
Hmm.
an old recipe.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
She's reintroducing her culture to the world.
You
I
you
love it.
find the thing that's closest to cookie, and you're like, can you make this?
Misa very shyly, this giant snake with this tiny paper in her hands, very shyly handing it over, going, "Can you do this?"
He looks it over and he's like, you're asking us if we can make a cookie.
It is an old recipe of my culture.
That was rhetorical. Yeah, we can make it. We can do this.
That's me. That was.
We'll need a couple tries to get it right. But we can do this, yeah.
Thank you so much.
They bring they bring these in for taste testing.
They will.
To make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
they're getting it right.
While we're leaving, she bends over to Temp and just looks him in the eye. So, you're the eye candy of the party. Huh.
Bends over? You're small.
That is
Tiny.
true.
You have to look up, don't you?
You have to
Isn't
look
that
up.
how
That
you
is
do?
true.
Temps-
That's actually probably true.
You have to look up
She's
to him.
standing on a
She is
wall
itty bitty.
next to him.
Yes.
Small placeholder of the New Jersey placeholders.
Yeah.
Why
She's
is
got
the
on the
dog
box
on the
just
table?
to do
He
this.
likes to feel tall.
Likes to feel tall.
Yes.
That's
That's
Hessa
Hessa.
right now.
Yes.
Let him be, Becky. God damn
That's
it.
Hessa at all moments.
Okay. I love this. It's not what I thought you guys were gonna do, but I love it. Yeah, they'll give you a small box of cookies for, like, samples. And you guys can head back to the ship.
There we go.
Okay. Give me a minute.
This is the dream. This is Misa's like dream.
Delightful.
Like she has a hobby now. She's reintroducing what Yuan-Ti really used to be like. Oh, she's having such a good time.
You guys return to your ship. You have taken probably, what, 3 or 4 days at this point in Iril, the city of Iril. It's a beautiful place. You're waiting on your visas to be processed. You're doing your sponsorship for cookies places-ing. You
God.
are doing research on the vampire and on the Underdark and all sorts of things.
Filling out forms, doing interviews with excited academics.
That's right. So, it is night. I'm gonna check everybody's passive perception real quick.
Oh no.
Oh, why is Misa such shit?
Mood.
I want to be in on the fun things, but Misa has an awful passive.
It is
Most
night.
days I just need
It's
to take
fine.
something that gives me proficiency in perception, because I'd have one of the higher ones of the party if I did.
You are asleep or trancing, depending on who you are.
Misa's just doing art.
Vibing though.
Because you don't sleep at all?
Misa doesn't really, yeah, because she goes into like a restful mode where she's not doing anything particularly strenuous.
Okay.
But I think we agreed that she doesn't really need to sleep.
No, but you will have similarly like dulled surrounding perception and whatnot.
Yeah, no, she's focusing on minor sketches.
Temp and Tiska,
Mm-hmm.
you are asleep or tranced, and I would like you both to make perception checks with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Oh Christ.
Well.
Oh, JD's
Replacing
replacing a
roll.
roll.
Okay. No, you
Oh,
cannot see
yeah.
them. You're right. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Also, you're
Rip.
asleep, so.
Cool.
Well, that's why that crowd can't see
I mean,
them.
I have a good bonus, so I still have a good 13.
Okay. Temp, what'd you get?
Give me just a second.
It's fine.
What is my perception? Okay.
So great.
Numbers.
Your perception bonus should be +7, I believe.
7, yep. It's a 12.
Okay.
Wait, with disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Disadvantage, that's right.
12.
Okay.
Cool beans.
I have to do some rolling.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh no.
I have to take my brace off for this because I need my hand for these dice.
Oh Christ.
Oh no. I'm upset because
Panic no disco.
We have some spaghetti.
one of my rolls was a 16 and the other was a 4.
Oh.
Steady. Have some spaghetti.
I mean, at least both of you rolled better than what Misa's passive is.
Yeah, well, Misa's passive is, garbage.
Correct.
Just like
So
me.
is Hessa's.
Okay.
It's
Hold on,
not
that's the
great.
first
And it's okay because we failed anyway.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. What are you guys talking about? Everything will be fine.
Nothing's
It's
alright.
just a cat.
Die soon, we're gonna die soon. It's not cold in here, we're just dying.
Jesus.
God. Time to go look up my alert feed. The
Please do.
yeah, because
Wait,
I know
you have
there's
alert
some
feed?
details regarding surprise
Please do.
in regards to my alert feed.
Guys, it's alright. Nothing can get on our ship. It'll be okay.
That's correct.
I hate to ask this, but how many of us didn't sleep in our armor?
Misa's
Why
always
would
in her
you?
armor.
The only one who's going to be armored is Mesa.
What are
Well-
you talking about? We're not going to fight, guys.
Also, technically Temp, because Temp doesn't wear armor, so...
That's correct.
Yeah, and anyone who doesn't wear armor is technically in their armor.
So Zakro temp.
And then
I'm,
Misa, because
I'm
she just
fairly certain unarmored I have an armor class of 8.
That's
You're
correct.
gonna die soon. No.
Misa, the only thing Misa doesn't have right now is her shield up. She's not, you know, she's not expecting bullshittery.
Always expect bullshittery. I'm
She's in a
frantically
hole
trying to remember
doing
what my
art.
AC is without it. What?
Cool bean.
Misa's doing art
So-
in a hole. She doesn't. Why would she have the shield?
Aw,
That's always-
good
I
art.
will note, Falk, that she probably has an animal out, but that's after you're done rolling.
Okay.
Yeah. Alert, I cannot be surprised while conscious.
That's
While
nice.
conscious.
You're conscious, though.
You are not conscious.
You are not conscious. God,
So what is your unarmored AC?
Weeping begins.
Sorry?
Oh no.
Who's what?
Excuse me?
Hessa, what is your unarmored AC? Just out of curiosity.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh,
See,
is
I
that?
was trying. Do you add dex to that?
Yes.
Oh, 15 then. Pretty good. Pretty okay.
That's a
Or
shame.
in my case,
That's a darn shame.
subtract.
Look,
Aw.
it's fine, guys. Hessa's just at her. That was a lot of dice. Hey, Val, can you not?
Falcon, you don't.
Hold on, rolling tax.
That was a good amount of dice.
What here did I
Always
just
it
punch?
crits.
Temp. It's fine.
Temp, what is your unarmored AC without your bracers on? Because I don't think you sleep in your bracers.
Rip.
The bracers.
I think they're just a
I
plus
mean-
2, right?
I think there is it a +2?
Pretty sure, right?
Oh yeah, because it's only when unarmored. So yeah, it would have to be like a +2 or something good
Mhm.
to be that valuable. Yeah, it's 18.
Okay.
18 AC
correct.
squad. 18 AC squad.
18 AC without armor squad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
I have an 8 AC without armor.
Misa gets a 20 with
AC without
shield.
pants squad. Sorry.
Mir, what is your AC without armor?
Oh boy.
Whom?
Mir.
Mir.
15.
Okay.
Oh, Christ.
Word.
God.
All gonna die.
Okay. I need to roll some damage.
Oh no.
For you that know, you do not, in fact, need to roll some damage.
Oh, but I do.
Oh, but you really don't.
Oh, but he's gonna.
Oh, I'm going to.
I know, but I'm just.
Let's do
I tried,
Zakrau
okay?
first.
Let's do who
How
first?
Let's do Zakrau first.
Oh no, not a wizard.
No.
No. No.
Oh, leave the wizard alone.
Not the kitty.
Not
Oh, boy.
Zakrau.
Yeah, it is you, JD.
6.
Not the squishy caster.
Katie, I'm sorry.
Zakrau,
I will remember you when you are gone.
you wake up to pain.
Oh.
I need you to take 18 piercing damage and make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Well, it's 2 attacks from 2 things that have some sort of con, or 1 thing that does 2 attacks.
No, it's alright. It's fine. Everything's awesome.
Everything's awesome. Everything's
Oh, it's
cool
in
when
your
you're
team.
part of the team.
Oh, good. Your bonus is positive. That's nice. A 16 or 14. One of those succeeds.
Oh my god.
Good job.
One
Fear.
of those succeeds.
Okay.
You know, I'm sorry for giving Hess a shit for trying to booby trap the ship now.
That's right! Haha,
Same.
you laughed at me!
I'm sorry.
We're not laughing
Didn't
now.
believe me. After this, if we survive, this ship is going to have so many traps on it.
I am going
Why not?
I am going to spring all of those traps at some point. I just want
Hey.
Yes, good.
Misa's too big for that shit.
Yes,
Oh, Christ.
yes. I support it. We can have like cool runway lights.
Okay, I have to do some math.
Oh boy, this is a lot of math.
Oh, it is.
I don't
It's
like
a lot
that.
of math.
Ooh.
time today.
Okay.
But apparently, we're not allowed to have nice things.
No, you're not. Zakro, on the one that you saved, you'll take 24 poison damage.
Holy shit.
Oh
And on the
god.
one that you failed,
And that's the one that saved.
That's correct. You will take...
Is
Fear.
Sakura about to die?
Hold on, I have to count. And on the one that you failed, you will take 57 points of poison damage.
Oh god. I think our wizard may have died.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Talk, the amount of anxiety that is suddenly built into my system. I want you to know this is
Mhm.
your fault.
I'm very much aware. How much is it to die? It is your maximum below your current, below 0.
Like, your maximum but negative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You have to take double your max in damage to actually
Basically,
die.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're unconscious, but you're not fully dead.
You're
Okay.
making saving throws now.
Excellent. Next up, since you're in the same room, I suppose we'll do Mir.
Oh, oh, you sneaky bastard.
Oh, right. That's not what I'm doing. Mir, that is
Rip.
only 7 points of piercing damage, and...
Is this my damage that I'm hearing?
Yes.
That was 7 points piercing damage.
Yes.
Is this why you were asking me about the lantern?
Maybe.
Oh, you sneaky motherfucker. You sneak.
I think it's multiple fuckers.
It's multiple fuckers. It has to be.
It's not a singular fucker.
Oh, make a
It's fine.
Constitution saving throw for me, please, Mir.
Oh, fun.
1 or 2?
Single.
Just one.
It's multiple fuckers. Not just
Of
a
all
single.
of the people, only you were hit by one of the attacks. Congratulations!
16.
16, that's a success. Good work. That will be halved 22 points of poison damage.
Am I awake at this point?
Yes, after being stabbed, you will wake up.
Oh, joy.
Can she scream?
Next
I
up...
imagine this is all happening at once.
Oh,
so-
yes.
Yeah.
Next up...
As soon as the DM is done rolling a whole shit ton of damage rolls,
I had to
then
ask.
Next up,
It's fine,
we'll
guys.
do Temp.
Woo.
See, Echo, that's also what I'm thinking.
Temp, that is... Ooh, they rolled high on that. That is 26 points of piercing damage. And that's it for you because you're immune to poison.
Cool. Is this me?
No, that was Temp.
Or is... Oh, okay, that was still cool.
Yeah, that's all of it for you, Temp.
Let me do this. 1 sec.
Okay. Move on to the next
We're-
person.
Continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the next set of attacks. Check. Next on the list is Misa.
Yep. I need to look at her sheet real fast. She doesn't have any feats, I don't
I
think.
don't believe so.
No, she has.
Of course she doesn't have feet. She's a snake.
God
Nisa.
damn it! It's not the time.
I'm sorry, we're just trying to give you your
Exactly the
history
time.
lesson.
Okay, that's only hold on. It's only 16 points of piercing damage. But I do need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Sorry?
Go on. You heard me.
With me? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm 99%
Oh,
sure that
damn
it's
it.
you on T.
I know
Oh,
what
I
I
know.
said.
They have
Yeah.
Because
they have
Misa's
poison
getting
that works
poisoned.
on you on T.
Yeah, Misa's getting poisoned.
Yep.
Wait, so if it's
The fucking
if it's
Triperium.
getting poisoned, aren't you getting snoisoned?
Look, I'm not surprised.
I'm also
We've
not
all
surprised.
been making
So
a
what
very
did you
big
roll?
racket. Oh, I'm afraid.
Actually, I'm kind of excited for this. So 2 con saves.
Yes.
I've already made the joke, so I can't make the pun a second time, but I had a really good one here, so I can't do that.
Do it.
Wow, that's
That's
not gonna
poison.
save.
You never
Hmm.
repeat a joke within 10 minutes. I'm sorry, no.
That's a fucking number.
Yeah, what are your numbers?
69.
If only.
Well, one of them is significantly over 20, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
The next one I do believe is an 8.
That one's not gonna do it.
Oh no, it's not gonna do it at all. Oh, that's so many dice, Falc.
I love rolling big handfuls of dice.
So how many piercing?
Oh, 16, I think.
Oh,
They rolled really
Jesus
low.
fuck. Displeased noises. She was doing art. There's blood on her art now. She's going to go ape.
Okay.
It adds to the painting.
She
That's...
wait,
Right.
Falc.
This is-
Yeah.
I would also note that I have the animal in here
Okay.
because she was doing anatomy drawings. She's been the entire time.
This is a surprise round.
I'm just saying that it's also in here.
Okay.
This is not what we mean when we say we put blood, sweat, and tears into our art.
A
Correct. God damn it.
You're listening to Blood, Sweat, and Tears while you're putting Blood, Sweat, and Tears into your
So,
art.
you will take 21 poison damage, and then also I have to roll again for the save that you failed.
I would really hate that.
Hit me. Just fucking do it.
Hold on, I'm counting. This is a lot of ones.
A lot of ones.
Yeah, I gotta do math now.
Oh.
JD, what is that?
Thanks,
JD.
JD.
Thanks,
We
JD.
needed
I
that.
appreciate it.
Just
I
leave
needed
it.
that.
We needed this.
I think we all needed that.
That's 5, okay.
I
That's a lot
love
of
how,
fun.
I love how
Might
with
still be up.
JD, the phrase, sorry, wrong taste, I was researching frogs, is something that makes complete and total sense.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's
mean,
another
it-
17 poison damage to you, Misa.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank
I
you.
know, right?
Okay, that's you. Next up is Tiska.
Oh boy.
That is...
Does music get... I'll leave that for after we're done with this.
8 plus 6 is... What's 8 plus 6? 14?
What?
What's 8 plus 6? 14?
Yes.
You take
Yes.
14 piercing damage.
Cool.
That's it.
Course.
Because you're immune to poison.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah.
Everything
your
is
druid
clearly
abilities.
not awesome.
Everything is fucked when you're part of the team.
And lastly,
Apparently.
but certainly not least, Hessa.
Hey,
Oh,
what's
no.
up? How's it going?
you will take.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
19 piercing,
Okay.
and then please make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Is anyone else up
Ooh.
right now?
You're all gonna be awake in a
I'm
second.
fine.
I mean not unconscious.
This is
I-
beautiful, guys. I
I am
checked
not
off 2
unconscious.
things on the bingo card just now. 20 and a
kidding me.
1.
You're
Really?
kidding me.
Wow.
God.
There's nothing in between.
I'm doing okay on hit points because I'm immune to poison, which is good.
I am as well, but that's apparently not helping here.
This is
No.
look. This is Monty poison.
Yeah, I feel like
This
it's
is
specifically
for us.
designed to overcome yuan T resistance to poison, but everybody else who's resistant to poison is just like, oh, fuck you.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's not them that it's targeting. It's us.
Yeah.
But
That's right.
For us, it's,
It's
for us,
fine.
it's a class feature and not a biology quirk.
Oh.
I mean, technically, wait. Do I get resistance? What do I get resistance from? I get disease. Fuck.
Yep, sorry.
I get
From being paladin.
Hessa, the first attack. Did I say your piercing damage?
19.
Okay. Your first.
That's a baby.
the-
JD.
The saved poison one is 25 points of poison damage.
Ooh, down to 25. Okay, how's it
Fail.
going?
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah, no, it's fine, guys. It's great. Everything's gonna be okay and wonderful
Zeros.
and just great and just like wonderful. It's
This is
great.
tasty. Oh, this
you
is
know?
very tasty.
Ooh. Maybe
This
don't
tastes
say that,
good.
you know, like just maybe not.
Okay. The one that you failed is 52 points of poison damage.
There,
yeah.
there goes fuck.
Yeah,
There
that's no.
You, Hessa, you feel the first knife
Mhm.
in your shoulder, very close to the blood vessel. And you open your eyes and see a familiar face.
Hmm.
And she whispers, "I'm sorry." And then
Hmm.
darkness.
How
It's
did they
fine.
get on?
My shoulder blades, Lulu.
Okay,
So,
that's the surprise round. Let's roll some initiative.
can I roll for the animal out of the bag first?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. Let's see what critter you've got.
Egg's just freaking out in the corner.
Yep.
I know what the first thing
Extraordinary
I'm going to be
circumstances.
doing, and it's going to be making a lot of noise.
Do I need to even roll? Probably, just in case I somehow
Yes,
wake up.
of course.
I think all of us need to.
roll your
Yeah.
save.
Yes.
Hey, I
The
rolled
unconscious
great.
will
Okay, one
know
at
whether it will
hold on.
fix.
One at a time. Misa, a d6 and a d8, please.
2 on D6.
Okay.
6 on D8.
Okay. The creature you have with you is comparatively small to some of the others. It is a very large badger.
Oh, so actually kind of terrifying.
It is a, quote, giant badger, unquote, which I will say is still not that big.
Is
she
it
will-
like a European badger or a honey badger?
Let me check the stats on this bad boy. Medium.
I'm going
Oh,
to give
it's a
this-
medium-sized beast. Okay. AC
I'm
10,
going to give-
13 hit points.
Can you send that to me so I can keep that in mind
Yes.
while I give it a name?
Hold on while I dodge out of the... I'm going to throw the screen on autopilot for a second so I can message you. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, also, this is great. Thank you.
No problem.
She's going to name it Clover.
Okay.
Delightful.
You were doing anatomy studies of Clover. You are not doing that anymore.
I
Okay.
am not doing that anymore.
I need to roll some initiative.
I also need to roll initiative.
Rolling dice, that's important in this.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that would be too easy. Me? It's not an invitation.
Hey, Falc.
Yeah.
A thought that I have had, is that I've never used my wing attack before because I don't know what the stats are.
The wing attack? I believe it's a scaled down version of a dragon's wing attack.
Okay, but that doesn't tell me what dice to roll.
Okay. Dragon's wing attack is a constitution save where they take bludgeoning damage, right?
I believe so.
I always thought it was a strength save, but apparently it's a constitution save. Which is weird.
Weird.
I might have revamped yours to be a strength save. Okay, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of shocked at how okay Muse is doing right now, but I don't think it's gonna last.
We'll see.
Look, shit happens.
Oh no, apparently it's a dex save though, but I will have it. I think I made it strength for you, and it's a d6 plus 7,
Okay.
You know, book.
and you can take.
What's
one.
their save against? Is it just my spell save DC?
Yeah,
Okay. Because
You know,
it's
book-
essentially a magical effect.
yeah.
Never mind.
I'm sorry, Lux. What was that?
You know, book, in situations like these, I always like to think of the German phrase, Das Leben stinkt und dann stirbst du, which translates to life sucks and then you die.
Thanks. Thank you for those kind words. I appreciate it.
I've always thought that the Germans were a very optimistic people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
Let's go with
obviously.
that word.
Okay.
No, my brain's playing Life's Gonna Suck when you grow up.
We have a bunch of really unfortunate initiatives here, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, 1d6 plus 7 to anybody who's
Okay.
caught in it. Okay. 25 to 20, anyone?
Tessa.
I have a 27, thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Just to roll a death save.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fucking
15 to 20.
15. And Zach Grau has 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that's
so let me write this
2
down. I
death
just
saves in
wrote
a
that on the
row.
wrong side of the fucking 16 Zachrow. And then 15 Mir.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
so afraid for how sad Dad and Lorelai are doing right now.
10
And
to
they're-
15.
Where's our boy?
10 to 15.
Echo with 10.
The
Yep.
10. Okay.
Lurks, who do you want to go first? Me or you?
You can go first.
I can.
I'm just defeated. I rolled a 3 on my initiative.
Oh, I'm so sorry. If it
I got
helps,
5.
the enemies didn't
Purple
roll great
sometimes.
You're our best punch boy. We believe in you.
either. If it helps, the enemies didn't.
Punch boy isn't good enough.
Oh.
You're immune to poison. You're doing the best out of everybody, pretty much, except maybe Tiska.
Yeah, you and Tiska are doing arguably the best of everybody.
I realized as I made this encounter
Yeah.
that you would be the shining star of this encounter, and Tiska maybe, because of your unique ability set. Who is that again?
Yes, my unique ability set that involves punching.
Punch.
Punch.
Punch real hard.
Does the punch real good?
Okay, so
Do I have to roll an initiative for
who had a 10?
that?
Tiska.
Yes,
Nah,
I did.
just make it go after you, unless you really want to roll.
I don't really.
Okay, then it'll go on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, and then god. This is unexpectedly difficult to track, partially because I rolled and then I forgot which dice pertained to which enemy. So
You've got NPCs to worry about.
I know, it's fucking annoying. Okay.
You do
did
this
this
to
to
yourself.
I know!
Considering that like a third of our party is on the ground and dying right now, I don't have any sympathy for you.
Yeah, I got absolutely fucking nothing for you right
This
now.
actually might be half my fault.
5 to
Oh
10?
no, I think 8 for both myself and Lurks.
Okay.
I go first.
Okay.
Yep.
Oops, I fucking wrote it on the wrong side of the page again. God damn it.
Me and my badger go first.
I like that there's 2 known giant badgers in this world and they're both named after flowers.
Delightful.
This is Clover, and she is about to fuck you up, you little punk bitch.
And then, is there anyone below temp? Anyone at 0 to 5? Or 1 to 5?
Don't think so.
Okay, so that's
Rip the
1,
fact that Braum
2,
isn't here.
3.
Also
4,
remember that
5,
we
6,
can
2.
technically get a 0 from the folks with negative dexterity modifiers.
Yeah.
We didn't this time, thankfully, but
Thank fuck, but yeah.
Where's A1? Shit. Okay. Alright. Top of the round. Hessa.
Hey there, what's up?
Roll me a death saving throw.
Let's go this one. I think it rolled a 1 last time, but that's fine. Ooh, that's a 16.
That's a success. Good job.
Nice. Nice.
Zakrau, roll me a death saving throw. No bonus. Death save. Yeah. That's a success. Good job. Next up are 2 of the enemies. Hessa, you are stabilized.
I'm feeling the love.
Wait.
Real love right there.
Wait a minute.
Real,
they
real
stabilized
love.
her.
You have a friend,
Yeah,
Tessa.
Oh,
You have been
not
stabilized.
toy.
Maybe that
Let's
sorry was
see.
genuine.
See, let's hope Misa doesn't spear that enemy.
I'm pretty sure I know which one this is.
Use the power of gay to win this encounter.
In Zakrau
How
and
dare
Mir's
you.
room, the enemy standing over Zakrau's body whirls towards you, Mir, will move towards you and will attack you.
Oh no. I assume there's a second enemy in the room as well that stabbed me in the first place.
That's correct. You have not
Oh,
taken a turn in
Jesus.
combat yet, correct?
I have not.
Let me just check to make sure this is how this works. That's right.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see. Okay, that is a 23 and a natural 20.
Oh.
So there goes our cleric.
You don't know that for sure. Unless, let me check assassinate. I'm having a
Falk,
great
we're
time.
We're gonna die, Falk.
Some of you might.
That's not okay,
don't like
Falk.
this.
Willing to take.
You'll be fine.
Thanks, Lord Farquaad.
Oh, but you're not surprised anymore, are you? No, you're no
No.
longer surprised. So the second one does. The first one does not count as a critical. Just the second.
Just the actual nat money.
It counts as a critical. Would.
So that is.
Fuck.
That is 16 piercing damage.
Okay.
And make 2 Constitution saving throws for me, please.
Okay, to describe Kemp, you don't need smarts when you're a bisexual disaster. Finger guns.
You're so valid.
Let's see, Constitution. Fuck. 7 and 11.
Neither of those succeed.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm over here hunched over my dice tray like a fucking goblin.
I'm going to like legitimately cry if one of us dies.
Okay, that is 18 poison
Well,
damage
if
on the
you're-
first one.
18?
Uh-huh. Okay. And the second one.
Oh, I have a... I'm actually to have a point of inspiration left over from something. Can I use that to reroll one of those saves?
Yeah, go for it. Look, I love that HP count.
Ooh.
I hit everything. 9.
That's not gonna do it. I'm sorry.
Not lethal bird.
Thanks, Lurker. Super
I-
helpful.
Got that positivity we need.
Thanks, Lurks.
Oh, I can't. That's irritating. I can't make 10 out of these numbers I have left. Fuck you. To do math? Eat shit. Hey!
No
Unless I
sympathy.
that.
No simp.
Fuck. Okay.
No simping allowed. I'm sorry.
You should be Lurker.
What? I should be sorry that there's no simping allowed?
You should be sorry for what you said.
That will be 46 poison damage. Here.
Yep, I'm unconscious.
Alright. It is your turn. Please make a death saving throw.
Wow. Okay, I was really scared that was a 1. That's a 7. It's still a fail, but at least it's not 2 fails.
That's one failure.
Yeah, not too fail. That's good.
Next up is a 3, the one in Temp's room, who will attack you, Temp. You have not gone in combat, correct? What?
Actually, no, actually, please don't hit me, thanks.
I don't control the dice. Why do they hate you so much? Why do these enemies hate you? Oh my god.
Why do you think, Fal?
Did you roll another fucking critical?
I did.
Fal,
But you have resistance to poison, which is very good. So you take you take 13 points of piercing damage.
Not that bad.
That's it for the one attacking you. A2. Who's on A2? Misa. You've not gone yet, have you, Misa?
no, Misa and the Badger have whirled upon this individual with rage, but nothing yet.
Okay.
If you rolled a crit on me, I'm going to cry.
I did not. I did roll a modified 20 and a 17.
17 does not make it.
Excellent. Well done. Do make a Constitution
God.
save, though.
Con save. Don't fuck me now.
Don't fuck me now.
'Cause I'm having a bad time.
They're venom resistant. Are they really? I'll take that into account.
Having a bad time.
Oh, if you had been a natural 20, that would have been good. But that's con save. That's 24.
That'll do it. You will succeed on that save. You only take 6 points of piercing damage, and
All right. Not looking great, but not terrible.
This is fine,
and
guys.
Let's see here. Oh, this is a low one. Okay. 7 points of poison.
Oh, Misa's okay.
Okay, that is A2. There's a commotion somewhere. Okay.
More White Nixon, sad dad.
Oh, I hope they're doing all right.
There's a commotion somewhere.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
And Brom. What about Brom?
Ooh.
There's a commotion somewhere.
This is Misa's family, Falc.
Okay. With that, we are over to Tiska.
This is all
It is your turn. What do you do? The chat's counting how many people are going down. 3 out of 7. That's right.
It's
we'll get there,
fine.
chat.
3 out of 10, thank you.
Or
We have
sorry,
3
Noble.
friends on here as well.
Noble, please. Why would you say that?
Noble, please.
Falc's already killed your family once, Misa. I'll do it again.
Misa will slaughter her way through Suthara.
Oh god.
Do your
Oh,
regen,
no.
maybe.
I'm so sorry.
Falc, Misa
Noble,
will
I will
multi-class into
come
barbarian. Misa will
Noble,
multi-class
I will-
into barbarian.
Provided
I
you
will come
survive
to
to
your
level.
house and cry in all of your socks.
Echo, if you're speaking, we can't hear you.
I have tears in my eyes. Oh god. It's fine, guys. Everything is just great.
Yeah, Echo, if you're saying anything, we can't hear you, but it is your turn.
Okay.
Oh, there
Now
you are.
realize My turn.
Okay, yes.
I wasn't saying anything.
Yes, it's your
Okay.
turn.
Thunderwave at 3rd level time, I
Alright.
guess.
Okay.
Um,
That is a save.
yes. It is
A
a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. That is a 16.
That hits my DC.
Okay, so I think it will save.
Illegal.
Shit.
That saves, but
but
it'll still take half damage, right?
It does still take half damage,
Okay.
so that's
And that's at 3rd level.
Right.
yes.
So that's a significant chunk. Oh wait, sorry. Modified. No, 19. Sorry. Wait, that's still a save.
Sorry?
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. They have advantage against spells, so still a save. though.
Disgusting. Still, yeah, that doesn't change anything. Okay. To do math.
Chat says, "Uh-oh, what's happening with the NPCs? Hope you managed to keep them."
Me looking into multi-classing into barbarian.
Okay, and then the Wilder Spark bonus damage is yes, no,
Uh-oh.
5. It's
Okay, so what's the damage total?
okay. 20 damage total, so that halved 10 thunder damage.
Okay.
And a loud ass noise, so anybody who's not awake is now.
Yeah. Everybody is aware something is happening.
And I'm gonna try to shuffle around
Already
them to
aware
put my.
something's happening.
I'm
I
gonna try to
think-
put myself between the assassin and the door.
Okay.
I don't
Oh,
think Hess is
genius.
aware of anything right now, I'll be honest.
You
None
are
of
not
the
at the
ones
moment.
now
Sorry.
are aware of shit.
3 of you are not aware of anything.
Woo!
Will never be aware of anything again. No.
Okay, is that your turn, Tiska?
Yup, I'm just standing there in pajama pants with my staff in my hands, just between this assassin and the door, just staring them down.
Alright, it is that assassin's
Probably
turn.
growling.
You have taken a turn in combat, so they no longer have advantage on you.
Fuck yes.
They will make 2 attacks. The first one is an 8 rolled, so I'm assuming this is going to hit you.
Yeah.
And the second one is above that.
Yeah, I'm like, they're going to hit me. Just
That is 15
that out of
points.
the way.
15 points of piercing damage.
okay.
She has a knife in both hands, and she slashes them across you real quick, and sort of moves to your side so that you're both standing next to the door.
I feel a way about that.
Next up, the one in Mir's room. We'll move out of the room.
Oh, bitch. Punk bitch.
Cause we're both fucking dying.
Hey.
They see no reason to
Be
continue their
nice.
work. Misa and Clover, you're up.
Yay!
And Misa does always keep her halberd
You
on.
just said, please.
What?
Misa always keeps her halberd on
The
her.
thing you said right before whoever it was that was up. Something about see no reason to continue their work?
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're both dying.
Oh, okay.
Zachro and Mir are both
I thought that
bleeding
was
out,
more
so
ominous than it was.
no worries.
No, they're just both dying. It's fine.
It's
Just both
fine.
unconscious and bleeding out.
Everything is fine.
I see no
See
reason
a format-
to
see
have my
previous
enemies
image.
stab you while you're down. I don't want to kill you like that.
I understand it's a thing.
That's
technically
pathetic.
in D&D, but like,
Not
to
in
be
our
honest,
So,
it's kind of cringe.
yeah,
I'll
it's
be
kind
right
of
back.
cringe. So, Misa, you're up.
You're good. I hate that I have to ask this, but could she have gotten the halberd out before this, or is she going to have to take an action to take it out?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to just have it there. You probably just set it
Okay.
down next to you while you're painting or whatever.
Okay, then she has the halberd.
Okay. Not the shield, though, probably.
Not the shield. She doesn't have the shield on her.
Okay, so what do you do?
Do I have any? I don't have any fucking assault spells. I have nothing that could help me spell-wise.
Well, make a decision.
It's going to be a halberd attack,
Okay.
and I get to attack twice. I have 2 attacks.
I
Yes.
think so.
Yes, I have an extra attack.
Go ahead and make your attacks.
That's an attack roll. Plus 16
That hits.
and a 15.
That just barely hits.
Wonderful. So both of those hit,
Yes.
and that means what I'm going to do is Divine Smite on top of that.
Okay.
So that I need a piece of paper and a pen. One moment. Where'd my pen go? Because I'm bad at doing math on the fly. So that's 2d10 plus 8 essentially. And then where's her Divine Smite? She would be doing that at level twice at level 1.
Temp, you're on deck.
God damn it.
Did I miss anything?
Misa has hit both, and she's Divine Smiting with both.
Good.
That's a plus 4d8 radiant.
Go
A
ahead.
pop.
Might.
Okay. Fuck me. And this is just Misa. This is not the Badger.
Yes.
Give me these. So that is a total of 14 halberd damage,
Okay.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 16 radiant on the first hit.
Okay.
Give me the other, thank you. That's 13 radiant on the next one.
All right. You turn around. Oh, what does Clover do?
Clover is going to multi-attack.
Okay.
Because that is, because that's what badgers do, is multi-attack.
Yeah, looking at the stats on this. Good luck, little dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna do his best.
She'll do whatever she can. Which is
Yeah, basically. She's gonna do as much as she can.
good luck, little badger.
My box just, okay, whatever, so that's not gonna hit. That's a 12 for the bite. That's a 19 for the claws.
That'll hit.
Okay. I need my D4s. That's 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
The
You.
badger's going to do what she can.
That's adorable. You turn around and you grab your halberd as part of your movement because you never have it too far from you. You're wise to the Triferium's shit.
Paranoid.
You're paranoid. And you pick it up and you turn around. You have the butt end facing your enemy, who is a cloaked, hooded figure with these green slit eyes staring out from underneath the fabric.
Yeah.
And you take the butt end of the halberd and slam it directly into his ribs. You shove him backwards, giving enough reach for you to spin the halberd around and just cut into him with the blade. You knock him backwards and then sideways. You saw him the second before you did that. He looked up and he had this expression of, "Uh-oh," and then you hit him twice with these explosions of brilliant light that come off it like like you've struck a flint against steel. And as he's stumbling back, Clover bites him in the leg.
Goes for him.
Just trundle, like, does that weird little run that rodents do, and just launches herself at his leg and grabs onto it.
Nice.
Delightful.
I also bonus action Sanctuary.
Okay. Good shit.
On
I would
myself,
die for
obviously.
Clover.
Alright.
Clover might die for you.
God.
Question.
I feel like she's more likely to die.
One at a time, please.
Question. Does Misa hear the thunder wave
Yes.
upstairs?
It is audible 300 feet away.
There has never been more divine rage in Misa's body than right now.
Alright. Temp, it is your turn.
How many people are in the room with Temp? Is it just one?
It's just one.
Is it two? Okay.
Oh, they underestimated the Punch Boy. Fuck about Punch Boy.
So, just as a question, how long would it take to put on my bracer?
That would probably take your action.
Okay. I'd like to put on my bracer.
Okay. I think it's 2 bracers, but whatever.
Yeah, the bracers.
I love this image.
While I'm doing that, I say, now, I'm gonna have to try to kill you. However, if I don't, there's a piece of paper on my body, and it contains the recipes for my family's favorite drinks. It's yours if you want me.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ, Tim.
This is fucking incredible.
This guy walks into your room stealthily, stabs you in the back while you're sleeping, and instead of reacting, you start to calmly put on your fucking jewelry. And he's like, what? And then you
I'm
say
sorry.
this, and this guy is...
I had to do this setup. You will understand.
This guy's backing away.
Delightful.
What?
God. Yeah, means it's just like screaming in all you want to.
Fuck.
Temp, you're a blessing.
This is so good. Oh my god, I love that.
I love this.
Yeah,
so
okay.
In this
Well,
house,
Temp is
we
having a
stand
con-
temp placeholder.
Holy shit.
While Temp is having a conversation, Misa's just screaming in all you want to.
Oh my god, this is so good. Okay, is that your turn?
My hero.
My goddamn hero.
Okay. Top of initiative, Hessa.
Hey, what's up?
Something happens.
You're s-
You don't.
I'm asleep. I'm
You're
napping.
sleeping. You're not bleeding out. You're stabilized. You are
Yeah, it's
sleepy.
Taking
Everything's
a-
fine.
Taking a nice little dirt nap.
Exactly.
Next in initiative, Sakrow. Roll me a death save, please.
Oh
18.
God, please don't
Nice.
die.
That's a success. You're at 2. Next up, something happens. And then... Tiska. The door next to
Yeah.
you, your door, opens. And there is another assassin.
Oh god.
They are going
And
to
they
move
don't.
to your door, open it, and attack you once.
Stop.
That is above your AC.
Yeah, I figured.
That's 4
Really?
piercing damage.
Cool. Great. Just fucking delightful.
Just fucking scream an infernal at them, see if it intimidates them. It's what Misa's doing
God.
at just want to.
Next up, Mir, roll me a death save.
Yep. 11.
That is a success. Good job.
Yay.
Okay. Next up. This is fun.
Yeah?
Tiska, you hear another door open. There is a moment of stillness, and you look to your right because the assassin to your right, standing in your doorway, looks to their left, and there's a moment of, huh? And then someone tackles him from the side with a knife. And you see Desire take him to the floor. Desire appears to be holding a Yuan-Ti dagger in his hand. And he
God.
just, let's see here.
Yes!
He takes it and he just slams it into this thing's torso. Into this assassin's torso for...
Stan.
Dad,
two.
Dad.
And this is really funny.
Understandable moments today.
This is really funny, actually. Because
Tell
these are
Desire.
poisoned daggers.
God! Oh no! Falcon, no!
Sad dad! Sad dad!
No! Oh God!
So it's gonna make a Constitution saving throw, which it succeeds, but it still takes that damage.
Sad dad, sad dad, sad dad! That's so many dice, yes!
Oh no!
Ooh, that's tasty.
Kill him, sad dad! For your child!
So that's 16 poison damage as well. To a 1.
Oh, yeah, sad dad.
You hear him shout, "Get away from her!"
Dad.
You do notice he is bleeding heavily.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't look great. But he is...
Dad is fucking angry dad.
He is mad. He is very mad.
Sad dad.
No,
He's mad dad now, yeah.
Evolved form of sad dad? Mad dad?
Mad dad. The next one up is the one in front of you, Mizo, who will back off provoking an attack of opportunity.
So that's just a normal like attack. I've
I
never
believe so.
I've never done an attack of opportunity in my life.
Yes, it's your reaction and it is an attack. What does Sanctuary do?
Fuck, I just had it up.
I feel like I think if the target of Sanctuary makes an attack,
Yeah.
they forfeit Sanctuary.
If I make an attack, I forfeit Sanctuary,
Yes.
which is unfortunate.
If you wish to make an attack of opportunity, you may. Clover may also make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, then we're both going to do that.
Okay,
I mean,
go for it. Roll them both.
okay, so it's just a single attack since it's an opportunity attack, a reaction attack.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Everybody except one stride. Liquor store around the corner. This thing needs gin and juice, but I don't want
I don't know what you're saying, Lurks.
That's
Mambo
20,
number 5.
Okay.
that's 23 to hit with the halberd.
Hits.
And not enough to hit with the badger.
Okay. So roll damage. Next up is going to be Tiska.
So that's my 10s.
Is my wing attack an action or a bonus action?
It is an action.
Okay, damn.
Sorry, for a dragon, it's a legendary action, but you're not a dragon.
That's 6. That's 6 halberd damage.
Okay.
That is 6 go actually fuck yourself damage.
He takes this hit as he backs up. And he will attack you with a crossbow, which he pulls from his closet.
Also, she's screaming at him in ancient Yuan-Tian. Like,
It doesn't hit. He's intimidated, and the bolt does not fire where it's supposed to. He's shaking slightly.
like she's loud.
Yeah.
She is just thundering.
Next up, Tiska.
Okay, so what does it look like now? So I have one that's right next to me in my door,
Yes.
and then another one that's like
He's prone
off
on the
to
ground
side a little. Okay,
in the hallway.
okay.
So one in the doorway, one in the hallway?
Yes. No, one in the room with Tiska, one in the hallway. He was knocked out of the doorway by Desire.
So the one that's right in front of me has 2 knives. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself,
Okay.
which is going to increase my AC to 16.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to scoot back out of the hallway to get closer to Sad Dad and
Into the hallway. Okay.
to get closer to Sad Dad and potentially set up for get into a better position for causing damage.
Okay. Excellent.
And that's my turn because I don't have any cantrips that are a bonus action.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity from the 1T assassin.
I figured. That's why I said I cast the thing first.
Who they stab at you with the knife. It skids off your armor. It slams into the wall, and they drop the knife, shaking their hand after the reverb.
Delightful.
They rolled a 1.
Nice.
Oh, get fucked.
Good.
Get fucked.
All right. A4, who is on Tiska, is on you. They glance down to their knife. Instead, they pull out a crossbow, look into the hallway, and shoot it at you, completely ignoring
Cool.
Desire.
Cool.
That's going to be I think it's like a 13.
And that, if that's a 13, that will not hit me anymore.
Yeah, that's a 13.
This
It
is
does
the
not hit you.
first time I've ever used this spell.
It is, because normally you're wearing armor. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
This is useful. Yeah, the arrow hits you, but it clunks into this like armor that you've grown over your skin, and you don't feel any pain. You look at it, you're like, okay. Next up, A5. That one's on Mir, who is going to move out of the room and see the situation happening in the hallway.
Get fucked.
Oh, this is. Oh. That's 3 assassins in the. Oh.
They will
Fine,
also
we'll be
fire a
fine.
crossbow bolt at you.
Hmm.
This one gets a natural 20.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
That will deal 21 points of piercing damage to you.
Hey.
A is for horses. By straw, it's cheaper.
Straw doesn't have nutritional benefit for horses, though.
Okay.
And you can starve.
Oh
Mean,
no!
I'm sorry.
Then perish.
Apparently so. Okay. What are you at, Tiska?
I love you, Echo.
Looking pretty rough.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna out of 72 candy bars, we're at a solid 18.
Nice. You hear Desire hiss. He's not happy. That was a 5. Misa and Clover, you are up.
She has 1 first level stealth slot left.
Use your second level stealth slot then.
You read my mind. Misa's going to double attack with the halberd again.
All right. Roll 2 attacks.
God damn it.
That's not gonna hit.
What was it?
A 2.
No, probably not.
And
Next up
13
will be
plus
Temp.
8. That's going to hit.
Yes.
So that's going to be a
Okay.
Divine Smite. Level 2.
Yes. Roll all that
That's-
damage.
So that's... Hold on. God, Divine Smite. So that would be 4d8. That'd be 5d8
Go ahead.
because of improved. So that's... 5 damage from the halberd.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even roll these with one hand.
Yeah, I keep using double handfuls for the d6s of poison damage. There's just so many.
Math. This is math. This is math. Hold on.
Oh my god. Okay, roll the math, and I'll tell you what's going on. We're gonna go to Temp's turn because it's late.
Yeah, it's late.
Temp, your turn.
Well, it's punch time.
Yes, it is.
That's 20 damage.
Okay, you kill him.
Good.
He's dead.
Fucking good.
You bring the
Good.
halberd down one final time. He cannot back away fast enough.
Good.
Okay. Temp, your turn.
Right. Husband, I'm very sad that this potential assassin didn't ask me what the recipe was for, but I will continue.
Okay.
Because, you know, my family, we've always been famous. First punch, or first attack, is gonna
Oh
be
my god, I
my
have
God.
a feeling I know where this
God.
is
a
going.
24.
Okay, that hits.
Second attack, 20, non-natural.
Yeah.
Gonna spend a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Uh-huh.
God. Get
That one doesn't hit, because that's an 11.
No.
And that's a 1, so that doesn't hit.
No.
So 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
D8 damage. 8 plus 5, that's 13. Another 8, so that's 26 damage.
Tasty.
The placeholder family's always been famous for punch.
I knew it!
God damn it.
God
Fuck's
damn it.
sake.
So much.
23, you said? Or 26? 26?
How much psychic damage does that do?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, did you say that out loud to the,
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been like a temp monologue.
Yeah, it's just a monologue. That was the whole thing.
delightful?
All right.
You bet your left butt cheek that I said that. That Temp said that.
Good.
The UNT looks baffled. Just baffled.
God damn it.
Hessa?
That better be the last expression on his goddamn face.
What?
You don't know what's happening.
Oh yeah, I'm
You're
still
sleepy.
out.
Sleepy. Sacro, death
I
save.
rolled a 27 for nothing.
I'm so sorry. It's a 14. That's a success. How many successes and failures are you at?
I think for JD, that's 2 success, 1 fail?
Maybe.
No, I think for JD, it's 3 successes.
There's 3?
Mir failed once.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Yeah,
you
because I remember there was 1 failure, but I don't. But I'm
It was
pretty
Mir.
sure that was Mir.
stable and asleep, I think you're asleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you, if you're at 3 successes, then you stabilize. You are asleep at 1 hit point. We'll put little Z's next to your name so that everybody knows you're asleep.
Just napping.
Just taking a nap.
Nothing important. You're asleep at 1 hit point. Something happens that you're unaware of. Someone will attempt to do something here. The assassin that Desire tackled manages to shove him off and backwards and scrambles away from him.
I forgot to do my movement after my murder.
I'm assuming you moved towards the dude and killed him.
I meant she was going to try to leave the room.
Okay, that's for sure.
Yeah, 'cause she's trying to get upstairs.
How close
one.
is the dude scrambling away from Desire to me?
Too far for an attack of opportunity.
Damn.
Sorry. Okay. Mir, death save.
Hello?
Death save.
Death save.
Anyone else just lose sound?
Can you hear us?
I've been losing sound all night, just intermittently.
Rip.
Hardware issue, not a software one. I turned my cable caught on my headphone
Oh,
cable
okay.
caught on something.
Rip.
Gotcha.
Rip.
Death save.
Fun times. I'm gonna pick a different D20.
That's
He's
valid.
got you if something happens.
12.
That's a success. Dang, you guys are
Yay.
rolling so many successes. Oh. Man.
Don't you fucking dare. Just don't you fucking dare.
This is why you asked me about the lantern. I should have known.
Yeah, but you're doing better than I thought you might.
Fair.
Okay. So that's what? 2 successes, 1 failure for you, Mir?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, A3, who is on temp. We will attack you. Or he'll try anyway.
I was gonna say he can certainly try.
No, nope, nope. No,
Got him.
hard no. Next up is Desire, who will look up, noticing that your door is right there, Temp, and say, "Don't come into the hallway." And he'll raise his hands and cast Cone of Cold.
Nice.
At
Which
5th level, obviously.
You want your cold. You want tea chili.
So,
You know,
all two assassins in the hallway right now. Both of them have to make Constitution saving throws, which they have advantage against.
you on?
A success and a
Did the one that just attacked me fire a cone of cold at 2 other?
No,
assassins?
Desire is firing the cone of cold.
Okay.
They both
Yeah.
succeed, but still a lot of
I got
damage.
very confused there for a second.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow! Shit, dude! Fuck!
No, that's Desire rolling an attack, JD.
Jesus Christ!
Listen, Desire is mad dad.
I'm so proud of him right now.
Lisa could kiss him if she knew what was going on, if she was up there. This is incredible. She's so happy. I am so pleased with him right now.
That's 51 points total.
Hot damn.
Yes!
So that's gonna take a chunk out of him. What's his DC again? Oh, yeah, they both succeeded, so they'll take half. But
That's still a fair bit of damage.
That's still
20.
a chunk.
Strong.
And that was A1 as well. Okay. I'm tracking a lot of enemies here, y'all.
So I've noticed.
62 minus 6. 36. Okay. Okay. Both of them are somehow... Yeah, they're still alive. They sort of stagger and slow. And you see Desire move back a little. You do notice he has, like, this... he has a couple large wounds. One sort of running across his shoulder near his wing, and one that is curving around through his ribs.
How bad is he looking candy bars wise?
He can go trick-or-treating, that's for sure.
Oh, rip.
Alright. Tiska, you're up.
Okay, so I am going to use my wing attack because it's not a spell and therefore doesn't count as a spell slot, so I can still cast a spell as my bonus action.
Excellent.
So I'm going to try to position myself to hit both of the assassins in the hallway
Okay.
with the wing attack.
They're pretty far apart, but you can get in between them.
Yeah. So that's a strength save, I believe you said.
Yes.
And if we're in luck, assassins won't be good at that.
So, let's see here. Oh my god. Disgusting. One of them rolled a natural 1.
Good.
The other one rolled a
Good.
10.
Which is also a failure.
Yep.
So that's oh good, I do have a d6. Yeah. Alright. So that's a total of 11 damage.
Okay.
Do
To
that.
both of them?
And yup. And then I'm going to cast Healing Word at level 3 on Sadat.
Oh.
Just gotta keep the dad alive.
Wait. My dice for this. I can get them out. There it goes. Because as I said, about a third of my dice are currently under the sofa.
It'd be like
So
that.
that's
Can a vacuum hose fit under there? Because if you put like a piece of hose over the, like pantyhose or whatever, over the vacuum, it might be able to draw them out.
yeah, I can get them out, I just haven't gotten around to it.
Valid. That's a
You're
mood.
glad.
So
The
he gets
Impaler?
12 points back.
Yeah.
He
Nice.
gets 12 candy bars back.
Oh. That doubled his remaining health.
Delightful!
Oh,
So
Sad
yeah,
dad.
he was worse off than I was. So I feel good about that decision.
you notice less blood begins to leak through his clothing.
Cool.
So, great.
Father-daughter bonding experience.
Yeah! Isn't this wonderful?
That's a word you could use, I guess.
It
Not
is
the word I would use, but it's a
Assassin
word.
Boar's
It's a
turn.
word. Alright.
It is Assassin 4's turn, who was hiding in your room. It is pretty bad off because that cone did hit them. They will... Yeah, they'll just fire the crossbow at you again. They look pretty desperate, though. That is a 13, so I don't think that hits.
Nope. Not anymore.
That's it for them. That's all they could manage. A 5 in the back of the hallway is going to fire a crossbow bolt. An 18. I'm assuming 18 hits.
Tiska.
Oh, 18 does hit me, yes.
5 piercing.
Okay,
It's not a lot. Misa.
that's good.
She has her shield with her now,
Okay.
because that was also lying near her, but she didn't have the time to pick both of them up at the same time.
Yes. Where are you headed?
Up the stairs to the closest room that she heard commotion from.
Up the stairs. Okay. So
Badger's with
towards the main hall.
Yes.
Okay.
How long is that? My entire action?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hold on. Yeah.
She'll bonus action.
Dash?
Can't.
Or action dash?
You know what? Yes. Action dash bonus action sanctuary on herself again.
Alright, you are in the main hallway.
What do I see?
You see 3 assassins, 2 of which are in the hallway in front of you. Next to one of them is Tiska. They are close to Tiska's doorway. You can see an assassin poking out of Tiska's doorway and Desire behind them. Not in Tiska's room, but further down the hall.
Yeah. Okay. Do they see me?
I would assume so.
Wonderful. Okay. She and the Badger are now in the main hallway.
Okay.
Clover roaring menacingly. Misa roaring louder.
Basically. Temp.
More punch time.
Hell yes.
Punch, 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 punch.
That's a crit.
Nice!
Yes! That's our punch
That's
boy.
a 14, so that's not gonna hit.
Punch
No.
I
boy.
assume.
No.
Alright, spend the bonus action for another flurry.
Excellent.
22 and 28.
Excellent work.
So roll 48 and add 15. 1, 5,
By the way, Val,
11,
Yes.
coming up the stairs, whose room is closest to me?
Mir and Zagra.
Okay.
34 damage.
34. Very nice.
Quick math.
They are not dead yet.
Oh,
I'm not dead yet.
But, you punch this one backwards, and it makes a visible dent in your doorway.
good.
Punch!
He looks slightly dazed. Alright. Top of initiative, Hessa, you're asleep. Zakrow, you're asleep. Something happens that you're not aware of. Assassin 1 is
Fun.
going to try and stab you, Tiska.
Cool. He can certainly try.
He very much will.
I'd prefer it if he didn't try too hard, though.
Doesn't succeed on either attempt.
Delightful! Is this what having an actual armor class is like?
It is! Isn't it great? It's the
It's
best.
Nisa AC 20 coming in to tank.
So that one fails to do much.
The other reason I don't use bark skin much is because it's concentration, and most of my good spells are concentration.
Yep,
Fair.
being a druid be like that.
Fair.
Mir, you're not stabilized yet, right?
No, I'm not.
Death save,
You
please.
saved my death.
That's a 2.
That is a failure. You're at 2 and 2.
Oh god.
Alright.
Oh fuck.
Don't worry, Misa's gonna get you.
Okay.
Don't worry.
A3 is up next, who I believe is the one on you, Temp. That's right. He'll swipe at you with his daggers, his short swords.
Delightful. I
That's
never have
cocked.
to worry about this sort of thing.
That's cocked again.
Use concentration.
Fail.
spells.
Does not hit. He seems to be sluggish, almost dazed. His strikes are sloppy. You easily dodge
That
them.
pun was so good, it left him shook.
That and the concussion, probably.
Yeah, the concussion from
Blood
hitting.
loss. Yeah, that's fair.
Good.
Head bounced against that door frame.
You know those like speed bags in boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want you to imagine Temp doing that to a guy's skull against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Just that.
Basically. Okay. Desire's turn. He picks up the knife and tries to stab the assassin who's in Tiska's doorway. Let's roll the heavy die. I want to see. Rolled well. Good job, buddy. That's a hit.
Nice.
He's angry, Dad. He's not
Constitution
bad.
saving throw on part of the
Not
UNT.
bad.
It fails. Does it fail? Yeah, it gets one below. So this is gonna be messy for it. For that guy. So 7 piercing. Next up, by the way, is Tiska, just so you know.
Cool.
What the hell is this? A 4.
Looking at some
Oh.
fun stuff.
Okay. And then 76. Not fantastic, but still good. And 21. 21 damage of poison to this guy.
Oh, rip, JD.
Oh, Thanos, owie zowie, right in my infinity stones.
What the fuck? It has 2 3s? That's weird. You might want to not use that one in game anymore. Huh, so it does. What the fuck? Did you get it out of the defect bin?
Fuck?
Wild.
I mean, it looks beautiful.
That's
Oh,
gorgeous, yeah, but
really cool.
Is it like an actual pip? Because if it's just like a dark dot in the middle,
yeah.
what the fuck?
Oh, that's bizarre.
Just
Like it's
take
an
one of them,
actual.
huh,
Weird. Tiska.
put tape over one and write 2 on it.
Just put a little slash over it like an X.
Yeah.
Fill it in with glue.
Tiska, your turn.
Okay.
On that side.
So, who's looking not very good?
So,
The assassin at the
Close
end of
of
the
our
hall
enemy.
closest to Misa is not looking great.
Cool.
The assassin next to you also isn't looking fantastic. The one in your doorway seems to have the most health.
The one in the doorway seems to have the most health.
Yes,
Okay.
the one that Desire just stabbed again.
Yeah. I'm
this is
going
a
to
different
cast Blight on that one.
Oh, okay.
Because fuck him.
Do you move away from the first assassin to do so?
I don't think I need to check the.
Yeah, is
Am
it?
I within 30 feet?
Oh,
the
yeah.
range is 30 feet.
Yeah, you're fine then.
So
I didn't know if it
yeah.
was touch. I always
Nope,
think that one's
it's-
touch, but it's not. All right, go ahead. It's a save, right?
It sure is. It's Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, that's gonna be a failure.
Oof.
Delightful. Oh, delicious. Got a good roll on my first D8.
Hmm.
It's not a good.
There's gonna be some enemies, and then Misa will be up.
Okay. God, I wish I had like healing word or something.
Okay. So that. Okay. So that's gonna be. This guy's gonna have a bad time. Is
Good.
what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Wait.
Okay, give
Enough.
me. I'm just doing some math.
okay. I just want to. It matters for what happens next, so. JD, now you're
This guy's
deafened.
gonna
Oh
have
my
a
God.
real bad time.
Hit me.
46 necrotic damage.
Okay. What do you do?
I just like reach out towards him and say something really, really nasty and infernal.
Okay. Desire understands what you say, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Because you both speak Infernal.
One should usually be using in front of one's parents, but it's fine.
So what does your blight look like? I don't think you've used this spell before.
I sure haven't. It probably looks like a some sort of like crop fungus I've seen before.
Okay.
Because like my character grew up in a rural area, so
Sure.
it probably looks like some kind of just like common crop fungus, but just
On a person.
exaggerated. Yeah, but on a person and exaggerated like 10 times.
Yeah, you turn around and you see this guy, he's like physically grappling with Desire. And you extend one hand, and from this Yuan-Ti's wrists about, sort of where he's touching Desire, but not touching where Desire is holding, you see this sort of white fuzz, almost, this white discoloration. I mean, his skin's already pretty pale, but you can see this unnatural white fungus begins to rapidly spread up his arms, and you see it sort of blotch outwards over his face and eyes, and he falls backwards. He goes limp and collapses.
And
Sorry,
then
let's
I'm
go.
going to round on the other one at the end of the hallway and say, "Oh, do you want some too?" And that's my turn.
There's enough
Dope.
fungus to share.
A4 is dead.
Alternate
Alrighty.
universe where Tiska's a Spores Druid.
Honestly. A5 is up. He will turn and fire at you, Misa.
Good luck.
First where Tika works at a coffee shop.
That is a 21 to hit.
Motherfucker. Yeah, alright. Actually, wait, no, she has Sanctuary. She has Sanctuary.
Oh, so he has to make a save against it?
Yes.
It's a
And
spell?
if it doesn't... Yes, and if it's a whiz save.
Okay. That is... What's your DC?
15.
Okay, he has advantage. That is not a success. Alright.
He has to choose a new target or lose the attack.
Then he chooses Tiska.
Damn.
You see him point the bow at you, and his hand shakes, and he turns and fires it back at Tiska.
I'm shocked he didn't go for the badger. Alright.
One of those is more threatening than the other.
Fair.
Yeah, and the badger is really
I
terrifying.
did kind of just taunt him.
You also did that.
That was a choice that I made.
11 points of piercing damage, Misa. Or Tiska.
Oh boy! I'm still up!
Damn. Okay.
I'm still up for now.
Alright.
You got this, Tiska.
Alright.
Make him wait for it. Boom.
So there's 2 more assassins in this hallway. Misa, it is your turn.
So, would it be an action to look into a room and see if they're like check if there's an assassin?
Are you metaing this?
No, she
Okay.
wants to. If the assassin is not between her and the cleric's room,
Okay.
then she wants to go in there. She still has sanctuary up, so if they try to stop her from healing if someone in there is fucked.
The
then-
assassin is directly in front of the cleric's room.
Okay, then she's gonna try and kill him.
Okay.
As she's doing this with double halberd attack, this
Okay.
isn't common as she just snarls, "You should never have fucking come here." That is 18 to hit. And another 18 to hit.
Wow, those will both do some.
Delight.
Those will both hit.
It's a lot of damage.
And
Wanna-
she's going to level 2 that good divine smite on one of those.
All right, go ahead.
So that's 2 of these. Oh, nice. So that's 11 plus 8. That's 9. That is 19 halberd damage.
You don't need to. You don't need to do anything else.
Ah!
He's down. You slice him. You lodge the axe portion of your halberd in his spine and drive him to the ground.
Okay.
All right.
Rip the spell slot I used for divine smite, but that's fine.
I'm sorry.
I
You
feel like that's
murder the shit out of him.
Yeah, it's fine. She cannot recast Sanctuary.
Okay.
So, Sanctuary's gone.
All right. Is that your turn?
How close is the next one?
Very close.
Badger.
Okay.
Listen, the Badger is now an extension of Misa, and the Badger is angry.
You throw the badger through the air at this assassin.
This guy was not expecting to have an angry badger yote into his face when he woke up this morning.
I gotta say,
Special
wasn't.
forces.
Giant angry Badger, thrown by a giant Yuan-Ti abomination.
This thing's probably like 3-4 feet long. It's a big badger.
So that's 14 to hit on the first attack.
Does not hit.
The other one does not hit either.
You throw a badger at him, and he ducks against the wall, and the badger hits him,
so
but like
special.
bounces away. And it's all very messy and confusing.
Well, now the Badger's like up there. Clover's fine.
Mm.
She'll be fine.
All
Because
right.
now this assassin is trapped between a Badger and the big fucking Paladin.
Yeah, so I'll put you here and Clover there. Okay. He's also got Tiska right next to him, so. Next up, Temp.
That time.
You going? You doing some attacks?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
First check is an 18.
That hits.
Nice. So I'm just gonna run through because I don't know how much health this guy has.
Yeah.
13 for their first attack.
Okay. For 13 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
He's,
Second attack is also an 18. You said that hit.
hits.
10 for the second attack.
He's down.
So he's down. Okay.
He's down.
So
You- You
keep on.
grab his head and slam it into the door. And between your fingers, you see the light go out in his eyes. And at the same time, that actually knocks the door open, so you enter the party in the hallway. You're right next to
Yeah.
Tiska.
Right next to Tiska.
She's standing in front of your door. Holy
Well,
shit.
I-
Hey, Tiska.
Entrance.
Well, I haven't moved much. So is there anybody within range?
Yeah. Right there.
I'd like to punch them.
What
Haha,
a
yes.
beautiful entrance.
I'd like to use Flurry of Blows and do 2 attacks against this
Yes.
motherfucker.
Yes.
Yes!
I'm so
That's
proud.
You crit?
Yes.
Fuck yes.
#1 punch boy.
Oh my god.
Second one's a 13, so that one's not gonna hit.
No, but this is a
But you
crit.
8, 6, that's 14 plus 5, 19 damage.
I wish I could say he died. I
God,
wish I could.
wish.
You kick the first one, and you actually kick him through the door because the door opens and slams out into the hallway. And as you do that, you also go out with momentum and you turn and just punch the next one right in the fucking face.
What a hero.
Hello, Temp is here.
Hello. So I keep on forgetting my open hand technique. It can't take the guy I just punched, or the person I just punched. My
Yeah.
apologies. Can't take reactions until the end of my next turn.
Nope.
And yeah, I'm gonna have to ask them to make a dexterity save, please.
Okay.
Punch boy, punch boy, punch
Punch boy, punch boy, punch boy.
So that's a 7. No, wait, it's more than that.
Punch boy, punch boy.
It's,
It's a 10.
the target is a 15.
It didn't make it.
They are
Punch
prone.
boy.
Got him.
Hero.
Yeah, you knock him, you punch him in the face, and he flops back against the wall and falls to the ground. He's still alive, but he is dazed beyond anything.
Wonderful.
Top of initiative, Hessa. Zzz. Sacro. Zzz. Something happens. The assassin is going to...
Stay down.
I would just like to add that when Temp just kind of like punches through the door, he's like, "Oh, everybody," and then just continues wailing on these idiots.
Yeah. The assassin is going to
Hey, how's it going?
pull a small vial out of his cloak and smash it on the ground. Misa,
Don't like that.
Misa and Desire and Clover make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. 14. And... so that's a 14 for the Badger.
Okay. That's a fail.
Non-natural 20 for Misa.
That's a success. Badger fails. Desire fails.
Damn.
That is... Oof. 22 points of poison damage.
Is that halved? Want to save?
Oh, yes, so you take 11.
Cool.
So Desire should still be up by 2 points, yes?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, he's...
Buddies.
He is, you see this, like, it's this explosion of this, like, semi-liquid smoke, which coats you and like, seeps into you. And you see him, sort of tense up and fall against the wall, and he's, like, supporting himself on the wall.
The Badger's gone.
The badger's gone. Your badger
Badger
disappears
super
in a little puff of fuzz.
Rest in peace, Badger.
You can bring her back. Okay. Mir. Please make what will be, regardless of the outcome, your final death saving throw.
Misa's right next to your room. She's got you if you don't. Misa's right next to you. She's got you if you don't. Oh no.
Well, Mir's dead.
What'd you roll?
I got a 4.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm so glad that Misa was going to go in there anyway. Because there's no one between her and that room now.
There was no one between these rooms. No.
It's okay, guys.
By the way, the assassin killed himself.
What?
The assassin killed
What?
himself in that poison blast.
Coward.
What a
And
nerd!
with that,
I was
Mir,
gonna punch him.
with that, we will end the session.
No!
As you
Mir
have
No!
killed 7 assassins. Well, no, you have killed 5 assassins. 5?
Lost at 1 mirror.
You've killed 5 assassins. And your cleric, unfortunately, has lost her life.
Not if the paladin can do
Excuse you, I didn't lose it. I didn't misplace it. That fucker.
That he took it.
That is where we will end it, and I will be back to talk to you in just a moment. Y'all, I think I deserve, like, an achievement or a prize, maybe? Because I've never managed to kill a PC before. And now I have. And, I'm really proud of myself. This is very exciting for me. Good job. Thank you. Oh, I'm so delighted. All right. Okay. Temp and Tisca were the MVPs for this fucking session, yeah. They honestly were. They were amazing. Yeah. And then there's some other things happening still. So, that they need to be aware of, that they need to kind of handle. But I suppose we'll handle that all next session. So I hope you do join me again next week, next Saturday, for more Dungeons & Dragons, to see if the party can successfully resurrect their deceased cleric, who has died. Thank you for joining me once again. I hope you join next week. And until then, good night. And as always, stay safe.